with Phil stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanted to be said. 90 minutes for Phil to fill with so much time to kill. He promised Char that all he does instead is beg and shell. The stream's online and straight away begins to wane, but all is fine as long as Char's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure he ran through to feel so insecure. The money earned from yesterday was withdrawn and long gone, as Phil's spending impulse is always set to stay on. His support is also slow and stays so low and fails to grow. You never know, the show may turn into an easy bingo. Most things across the board we charge the war because his code can't be ignored. Just how much DSP makes us all feel so bored. To help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch it creep, we play bingo while Phil will bitch on why his sheep are also cheap. While DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as Phil's routine predictability rivals our soul machine. He's Norton burping, leaning, ban. It matters not if Andrew Fanner's chatters can't see if others make him feel less of a man. Takes a drink and slaps his leg before launching into a bike, pretending there for bills when truth is there to buy a wrestling JPEG. Talks about his shitty life of Claw's cat and fatty wife and all his strife while forgetting that tits are well and they were right. With drama he will react, but as an actor it's a fact as he rehearsed to be exact in how he felt he was attacked. 3 streams nearly over and a win is in sight, with little white despite Phil's delight that tits were not light. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Phil to play, but first he'll say that tits will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again. It's never if but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Hey guys, King Jat here, and welcome to DSP Bingo for what is today, Friday the 16th of May 2025. I do hope you're all doing very well indeed. I hope you've had a very fun, enjoyable, robust, meaningful and positive week, but it is Friday. Thank fuck it is Friday. Phil's final streaming day before he fucks off for a one day and pretends to be a fucking busy boy and all that shit for one fucking day. We get a fucking break from Phil until fucking Sunday. So, hope you're all doing well. As I said, Phil's in his chat, as you can see. He's fucking just talking about the game, he's hoping the game will be good or whatever, he's just blathering away, you know, who cares? Nobody cares, Phil, nobody fucking cares. Phil's going to play very old fucking games, which are technically fucking new, and he's going to hope it'll bring him thousands of fucking dollars because he's a former pro. Well, there's an idea. If Phil says, if Phil refers to himself today in the podcast as a former pro, you know, we get a free space. Okay? If he fucking says that shit, I'm a former pro fighting game player. If he fucking pulls that fucking shit out of nowhere, we get a fucking free space. Okay. Oh God help us all. We actually have one free space already. So Broside Phil, our big beefy buddy, you know, he's streaming right now. He's been streaming for a little while today. And I said to him, you know, on his stream was, hey, 100 likes, you know, if you get 100 likes, bro, I will get a free space for a bingo stream. And yeah, right in time, Broside Phil stream got 100 likes, right as we were going live. So we get one free space already. Thanks to Broside Phil and his audience liking their stream enough to get 100 likes, so there we go, good stuff indeed.
Oh my dog, what's up?
And thank you very much to $2 super chat from Logan K. Says, here's hoping for a full house. Happy Friday to you, Logan. Here's hoping for a full house now. We've been doing well lately with the full houses, you know what I mean? Phil's been begging astronomically, you know what I mean, which has also helped getting free spaces. You know, you gotta bear in mind, my counter is taking into account a 1.5 speed. So if you ever see my counter say 20 minutes, it's actually 30 minutes of him fucking begging. It's absolutely insanity, you know? But who knows, maybe Phil went big as hard today. Who knows? Anyway, there's a couple of things to go through. There's a couple of fucking things to go through. First of all, couple of tweets. Speaking of Broside Phil had a message here. Start Raw Phil at 14:35 and just watch. It's horrendous. It's not enraged, it's entitled. I have it here, ready to go. Let's see what Broside Phil is talking about. Of course, let's make sure we're at 1.5 speed as well, because, you know, fuck that shit. So here we go. What does Broside Phil mean?
Really focus on the new releases right away. So this week I decided to do that. I said, hey, I actually will focus on this game to try to get as far as I can this week. And now look what's happening.
So
yeah, like literally everything I did this week is done better.
So when he's saying look what happened, he's probably referring to the money he's got in his stream. Never mind the progress in the game, how he feels about the game, how much people are enjoying the fucking game, how the views are fucking doing. No. The only thing he's talking about, of course, there is that fucking number right there at the top of the fucking stream. At this point in time, when he was playing this game on the stream yesterday, he was sitting on $28. So that's exactly what he's talking about there. Never mind anything else. Never mind how many likes the stream has, or reviews the stream has, or whatever, or how many people are engaging with the fucking stream or whatever, or on-demand videos. No, that's inconsequential to Phil. It's whatever's happening that fucking day, at that particular fucking point in time. If the money is not flowing, then there's something wrong with the game.
Yeah, like literally everything I did this week is done better. The only thing that we didn't hit a goal so far this week was Call of Duty. But that's understandable. I've been playing that since the fall, and even then that stream we did good. We just didn't hit the goal. This is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like no one cares. Like I said, both chats seem to be at very low chat rates. Not a lot of people are talking. Yeah, even attendance isn't that great. We don't even have 300 viewers for Doom. Did you know that? Yeah. And exactly, and I did a higher difficulty because you guys wanted me to. I didn't do the usual default medium, so your excuse is, oh, he plays on easy mode. No, I'm actually on hard, so it's not that either.
Jesus Christ, man, your excuses. Well, nobody owes you fucking shit. Like, some days you're gonna fucking have the upload streams and some days you won't. It's the nature of the fucking beast being a content creator. You know? You can't force it. You try your best to fucking force it, Phil, but you can't force it. Well, he does, I mean, if he does try. Phil goes above and beyond to try and force it. In fact, I can actually fast forward this. You guys want to see how he ended things? So, right. He ended the stream, okay? So I need to show you guys this, okay? I need to show you guys this. It kind of called time, but like the amount of stalling he fucking done was absolutely insane. You know? So just watch the next few minutes.
Thank you for watching Doom The Dark Ages. More coming next week. I already played around 10 hours of it this launch week. My overall thoughts so far: great game, great graphics. Gameplay is excellent. It's better.
Bear in mind, this is still in YouTube mode. This is the very end of a YouTube clip mode. When the recording stops, you'll never guess what happens.
Than Eternal by far. My criticisms are pretty small. Number one, sometimes my shield seems to not work. Sometimes it seems like you're trying to do a melee attack on a guy that's stunned and it won't hit even though it's right in front of you. You like flail and miss. And I do think that it's a little lame that some of the early weapons are kind of like crappy now and you'll probably never use them again. So any upgrades you did earlier wasted your time. But outside of those very meager criticisms, I think the game is quite good. Definitely better than Eternal. I'm glad that I gave it a shot and I didn't use bias that I had from playing Eternal and not liking it as much against this game. I'm enjoying it a lot. I hope that you guys are still liking the playthrough, and I'll see you next time.
Now, time for YouTube mode to go the fuck off.
Okay. All right, guys. Well, I guess that's it. Sadly, the stream's about to end, and we didn't hit the goal. We got 100 and then it just stopped. Like I said, I don't know what happened. We got a bunch of support on the podcast, and it died completely during the game. Then we got a big surge when I mentioned it about an hour and a half ago, and then it completely died again. So, we're really close to the goal. What are we at?
Oh, you're 2/3 of the way to the fucking goal. Really close is not really that accurate. 2/3 is not, I mean, you're over halfway, but it's not as if you're fucking $2 away. You were still at this fucking point in time like $47 away.
103. Well, I mean, I gotta go. Okay.
And this, sorry, bear in mind, he said right there, I've got to go, right? It's almost 4 PM. He said to his audience, guys, I've got to go. Now, guess how much longer Phil stays? I'll give you a fucking clue. Mr. I've got to go is still there 1 minute later, 2 minutes later, 3 minutes later, 4 minutes later, and you'll never guess. You'll never guess what happens.
Were significant. We had nothing from Kick, just like two single subs, if that. So there you go. See, it really does matter.
Team got time to fucking just sit back, chill, and have a sip. Mr. I've got to go is just, you know, chilling the fuck out.
You feel like crying right now? You should. You should be crying right now.
Also, it does something else interesting, bizarrely. It's like, oh, let me test Kickstream. I'm going to stop with Kickstream first because he's fucking paranoid about fucking Kick having all those issues.
Blueprints has done great. Blueprints has done great. The only time Blueprints didn't do good was when I had it as a night stream, but as a day stream, it's always done well and hit the goal, and it sometimes exceeded the goal. Today I had the decision, Blueprints or Doom. And I really wanted to get another Doom stream in because now we played it for around 10 hours.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
I wanted to get as far as I could, but I know people who like Blueprints are mad at me.
Who cares? Who cares? Who cares?
Continue to stream on Kick. In fact, we want to test that now. Here. All right, so guys on Kick, see you tonight, 6:45 PM Pacific time for Trucker Simulator. All right. All right, so I hit stop.
So he's 4 minutes over. So, but remember, he couldn't stay. 4 PM came and went, and Phil was doing ultra overtime, massive fucking stalling, pretending he's got to fucking go. Well, he's fiddling with this thing, fiddling with that thing. Huge, massive stalling. He's at $105. Phil needs a measly $45 out of nowhere. Oh, he's going to lose, guys.
I'm going to give it a minute. I want to see if the Kick stream actually ends, okay? Because I don't know if it's going to or not. By the way, I just received a $45 tip.
No, you fucking didn't. Like, look at his fucking face. Is that the face of somebody that just fucking got a random whale made to fucking save his fucking precious fucking stream? Nah. Well, I don't fucking believe this for a fucking second. You wanna know who tipped him? Somebody called Tip. I didn't say that. Tackles also says he checked the conversion rate for a GPP tip for the first time in like ever because he was desperate to hit his goal. Fucking hell, man. That's actually fucking embarrassing. I've been calling him out for that for the longest fucking time. Because he's trying to fucking short change fuckers or whatever, but nah, now he's fucking going to count it fuck off. Fucking hell. So yeah, Phil got this random fake whale Mary tip out of nowhere.
The kick stream actually ends, okay? Because I don't know if it's going to or not. By the way, I just received a $45 tip.
Nah, you didn't.
And all it says is tip. I'm serious. $45 tip from Tip.
Do we believe him? Do we believe him, ladies and gentlemen?
Hold on, I gotta ban someone over on Kick here. I'm thinking of Mac I14 for 11 months as a member. So with a $45 tip that just came in and it just said tip.
And then put his animation, fucking pretended it was fucking success. So Phil, I mean, I'm struggling to believe it, Phil. I mean, yeah, it's incredible how it happens right at the very fucking end. Right as you're ready to fuck off during his ultra mega overtime. So yeah. It's like, I don't fucking believe it for a fucking second. Anyway, so that's what Broside Phil wanted us to check out, you know, that is the entitlement was off the fucking charts. I've not seen these clips yet, although I have a feeling they're going to feature in this Moldy compilation in some capacity. Here's your mental illness smorgasbord for today.
Okay. Yeah, I am just going to take a brief break here, everybody. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm just, you know, resting up. This is not the hardest mode. No, are you crazy? The hardest mode would be ridiculously difficult. I'm not playing it on that. Guys, I mean, honest question. What's going on today with support? We're at 28 bucks.
So?
With 90 minutes left on the stream. What's going on?
Yeah.
Usually we do much better. You know? But Doom has done great. Last night people came out and were really supporting Doom heavily. Said
fucking hell, man. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, I've got a few minutes to look at part of the compilation. Let's not spoil ourselves for that. Although here, there's a couple of things as well. Clips here. So Poems Past. Clipped a couple of things as well from the night stream. You know, I guess what happened in a fucking night stream. Hey, Broside Phil has just rated the stream under a viewer. Say, big ups Broside Phil, you big beefy bastard. Thank you very much for sending your viewers this way. Well, everyone's been forced to come here. Like the stream, guys. You know, no pressure or anything, but please like the stream so we can get free spaces for bingo. The more free spaces we have, the easier it is to win bingo games. So before you guys bugger off and say, fuck this shit, I'm out, would you please like the stream before you depart for a more entertaining stream elsewhere? I do appreciate it, you know what I mean? Thank you very much. Right, I mean, hey, I'm going to fucking milk Broside Phil's audience for all it's fucking worth, you know what I mean? I don't fucking, like, I know perfectly well I'm not everyone's cup of tea, you know what I mean? But as long as I can secure a like so we can get some free spaces, you know what I mean? I'll take that, you know what I mean? Begging for likes is not begging. To beg count as life for fucking money. I don't fucking beg for fucking money, I beg for likes. I'm different from Phil, honest. I'm not the same as him. Please beg. I mean, please like, I don't know. Please beg. Anyway, what did Phil say last night? The caption here from Post Pass is, did you catch it? To try to buy. Oh, fucking hell, Derek. What is Derek wanting now?
Ghost of Derek tipped £1. My mother claims that she is a former pro with the joysticks as well.
Oh, fuck
but
off.
not so much in the arcades, but at your friendly neighborhood massage parlor in Toronto, Canada.
Jesus!
That is TMI.
Oh my dog! What's up?
That is TMI, Derek, you creepy bastard. But thank you very much, Derek, for the tip. And thank you, Broside Phil, for the $5 super chat who says beg for money. Okay, I said beg for likes. No, I will not be misquoted. That does it. I'm going to fucking hide your fucking protein powder. I'm only kidding, please don't fucking break me, I'm only kidding. But thank you very much, Broside Phil, for that. And also remember, as I said, we got a free space courtesy of Broside Phil getting 100 likes on his stream. The challenge was set down, you know what I mean, and right in the nick of time. I went, as my intro was playing, the intro was playing in my end, I went to Broside Phil's stream and I've seen 101 likes. So I thought fantastic stuff indeed. We got a free space already, courtesy of Broside Phil and his audience getting the likes that we needed. And we have over 50 likes here as well, which is another free. We have 2 free spaces already. Fantastic.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you, bro. Side Phil for the $10 super chat. It says, please unban protein. I'm Jones. And I was kidding on. That was only a joke, man. I wouldn't do anything with protein. I don't want you fucking having like fucking, you know, withdrawal symptoms or anything. I don't want to fucking see you fucking going crazy with that shit. No. Anyway, what happened here? So Phil apparently was caught in a little word, and I don't know. He said something dumb. Try to buy to save. What happened here? On the drive
what
stream.
I'm trying to do is consistently make enough money just to save. To try to.
Oh no! He was going to say buy. He was definitely going to say buy there.
What I'm trying to do is consistently make enough money just to save. To try to have some significant savings, so that God forbid something goes wrong, I have money to fall back on, which I haven't had in like 8 years.
So let's just fucking try and understand the situation that Phil is sitting in, right? Compared to last year, the Kino Casino arc, for lack of a better way if I can describe it, brought it gave him astronomically far more money than he used to having. Like Phil, during that Kino Casino arc, was getting like $40,000 more than usual, essentially. Between $40,000 and $50,000 more than usual. Phil went from accepting $50 a stream as a fucking acceptable amount to requiring and needing and demanding $150 per stream. So, I was just assuming that some of that was going towards some sort of fucking savings in some capacity. Because, like, otherwise, how the hell is Phil Burnell's fucking living lifestyle suddenly increased exponentially to fucking him requiring so much extra money? But Phil Burnell's always been a victim of his own fucking success. He cannot help himself. If the more money Phil gets, the more he feels he can spend. He doesn't fucking think to himself, oh great, this is going to be it forever now. You know? Like, no, it's like that's what he gets trapped in. He fucking gets trapped in thinking, because I hit this amount this month, it's always going to be this good. It's always going to be this fucking successful. And yeah, it's an incredible footwork. That's what I'm saying. He has not saved in 8 years. What happened 8 years ago? So 8 years from now was like 2017. What was happening in 2017 that was fucking saving for? I don't even fucking know. You know, Jesus Christ, man. I mean, it's just crazy to me. But yeah, it's a nice little flop. Anyway, let's see what else he's going to fucking say. Huh? As I said, he was definitely going to say buy. His natural instinct there was to say to try and buy. And he caught himself just in time.
What I'm trying to do is consistently make enough money just to save. To try to have some significant savings, so that God forbid something goes wrong, I have money to fall back on. Yeah. Which I haven't had in like 8 years, like no lie. Pretty much, actually I'll take that back, since I moved out here. When I moved out here 11 years ago, I blew all my money. So...
Yeah, I actually did worse than that, Phil. When you moved out there 11 years ago, you not only blew your fucking money, but you blew several fucking credit cards worth of money, which is not your money. Credit cards is essentially that credit. It was not your money. It was credit from other sources, which you never fucking paid back, and you weren't planned to fucking pay back. And then you just fucking had the government pay off for you because you declared bankruptcy, and you had it fucking granted to you. The luckiest son of a bitch ever.
And then I racked up all the debt, so I never had money for anything of an emergency. So now that's the idea, is to try to get...
And think of all the fucking success he had while he was still streaming during those fucking times, you know what I mean, before the fucking bankruptcy. I mean, you got some of the fucking metrics right here. This is obviously fucking 2023, 20, you know. Look, these are some of the numbers. 2021, May 2021. His net revenue for this month here in fucking May 2021, 16 grand. Almost 10 grand there, almost 13 grand there, 10 grand, 10 grand, 11 grand, 10 grand, 11 grand. Look, this is good money. It is 120 plus thousand in net revenue a year. And Phil Burnell didn't have any fucking spare money whatsoever to go towards anything. No savings, no nothing apparently. Not even to fucking pay off his old fucking outstanding debts. He was just getting that money and immediately spending that fucking money because he's financially irresponsible. He's never fucking learned to actually value and appreciate and respect how much a dollar is worth. So what would make us think that he's going to fucking respect the audience's fucking money that he gets from them? You know, he's not going to. And yeah, one of his whales has went bankrupt 3 times. Probably fucking learning from Phil's fucking example. Like, Phil should have went bankrupt twice. Let's be honest here. The first time he got into massive credit card debt, he didn't go bankrupt because he fucking lucked out thanks to Hutch and Machinima. He fucking struck gold with that shit, man. That was like fucking, you know, catching lightning in a fucking bottle. You know what I mean? And he was able to fucking pay off that initial credit card debt he had way back then because of that fucking success. You know what I mean? That fucking brought him initially. And then Phil fucking told his audience, guys, never get into credit card debt. So he said this back in like 2011 or whatever. 2010, 2011, he's telling us in the audience, guys, don't get into credit card debt. It's the worst thing you can fucking do. It's the worst possible thing you can fucking do. And what does he fucking do? A few years later, he gets himself into a mountain of credit card debt. Then fucking blames us for it. Fucking idiot. Oh, and Jesus Christ, I know one of his fans has apparently gone bankrupt a few weeks ago. Jesus Christ, that doesn't surprise me. Like, Phil Burnell just, he asks for more and more and more, and his audience can only give so much. This is the thing, Phil's audience are fucking, you know, they're essentially tricked by Phil into believing that Phil needs their money more than they need their fucking money. I've always fucking said this sort of thing, you know what I mean? Like, you've got to make sure you look after yourselves first before you fucking give out money to like anyone, you know what I mean? Whether it's fucking Phil or if, you know, that advice should go to everyone, even Phil's fucking dents, you know what I mean? Look after yourself first, look after your loved ones first, look after your, you know, make sure you're okay. Don't fucking blow your fucking, like, it's just stupidity at the end of the fucking day to fucking spend money you shouldn't be fucking spending just because somebody's fucking made you think, oh, they need them more than you fucking, no, you don't. Like, their issues and their situation is almost always of their own creation. And Phil's no different. Phil's monetary fucking woes are of his own making. So nobody owes him a goddamn fucking thing. That is him to fucking deal with, that is him to fucking sort out, and that is not anyone's fucking concern. You know what I mean? Don't let him fucking guilt trip you otherwise. That is a fucking message for the fucking dents, which I won't fucking listen to because I was told not to listen to detractors, so it's inconsequential what I fucking say, of course, in that regard. Anyway, what's the rest of this? How does the rest of this go? This fucking strange segment where Phil doesn't save and hasn't saved for 11 years.
Back to a good financial position so I have a little bit of, you know, safeguarded money. And then when I have that, then I can look into like investing. I can't invest in stuff right now. There's no way. The way I see it, if this year keeps going as well as it's going right now, meaning, you know, I'm making good money on YouTube, I'm actually making good money on Kick, things are going well, there's no disasters happening, I've already upgraded my setup, what else could I possibly need to spend a lot of money on there? Nothing. Oh shit, a cop. Am I good? Okay, phew, that was close.
I believe this is at a time when Phil discovered cruise control. Phil discovered a cruise control button playing this fucking game, which means he barely fucking has to do anything essential apart from just pay attention occasionally to the road. Which is why he's able to fucking just like not even hold the fucking controller or touch a fucking keyboard or whatever. In case you're wondering why Phil just randomly just shrugging with both hands visible, whatever, aye, he fucking found cruise control on the straightest fucking road in the world. Oh hell.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to Fear Monarch for a $2 super chat, 220 super chat, sorry. It says, I'm okay, you're okay, also Frankie Boyle for life. Cheers. Let me see if I can find the relevant Frankie Boyle sound clip here.
I mean, it's terrible.
No.
Come the fuck.
No.
This is the fucking
No.
show.
Hello there.
No. No.
Shut up!
No.
The shout is.
No.
Shut your
No.
I mean, it's
No.
terrible. And she's a big.
No.
Shut up!
The shout is. This is
is
the
it?
fucking show.
What is it?
Hello there. Oh,
Welcome
There you go.
to Operation Mindfuck!
I knew he was in there somewhere. I knew he was fucking in there somewhere. Thank you very much, Fear Monarch. There's your fucking Frankie Boyle sound clip there. Good stuff indeed. Feral Gaming says, when I hear you, all I can think of is the hoof trimming channel I watch, the Hoof GP. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hold the fuck on. The Hoof Trimming channel. Man, they'll fucking televise anything these fucking days. The Hoof Trimming channel. Man, I need to fucking check this shit. Hold on a fucking second. Hold on a fucking second. Let me fucking... I've never fucking heard of it before in my life. The Hoof Trimming channel. The Hoof GP. Hold on, let me fucking... The Hoof GP. Oh god. Oh, these sort of fucking... No, this oozing cow's hoof is a real mess. Oh, fucking hell, man. Look at those kind of graphics. Oh, here's all the pus oozing it from this fucking poor cow's wee hoof. Oh, for God's sake. Give me a wee second, chill on. Before we do anything else, I just want to make sure, is Phil going live yet? He's going live right now, fantastic. He's actually fucking live already. Oh, look at him. Oh, look. He's wearing a special gaming t-shirt today. He's not wearing a fucking big boy shirt for once. He's gonna get made fun of for it. Oh no, it's a shame. Okay, we'll leave him on pause. No. Hold on a fucking second. The Hoof GP up let's have a wee listen to him. Come on, play the video.
I'm not here to play a character. I'm not here to pretend.
Lord, you bastard.
I don't dye my hair.
2 seconds, come on, let's...
That's not good. And this is the GP.
So basically, you hear a Scottish person, you think, this just like him, for real, for real. It sounds Scottish, to be fair.
Result. In this case though, something has gone wrong, and this cow is very much lame. And now my job turns to the therapeutic side of the industry.
He is definitely far more well spoken than I am. You know, he's a lot more chill, he's a lot more... He's definitely a far more comprehensible to me. Why are we cleaning cat surf? Jesus, that's brutal. That's brutal. But yeah, this guy's definitely he's a more coherent Scotsman than I am. If he is Scottish, you know, he sounds like. But yeah, good stuff indeed. But now if I can know. Right, what's the rest of this fucking stuff here? We'll get through this club eventually.
So, I feel like, hopefully, this year, if no disasters happen, I can, hopefully by the end of the year, start to save good money and, you know, work on other things after that.
Phil, what is your definition of good money? Because we've seen you fucking mock and bottle sums of money like $30, $40, $50, $200. We've seen him mock hundreds of dollars before because of this. It wasn't much, you know. So like, what is Phil's definition, do you think, of good money in terms of savings?
But the problem is I just haven't had that flexibility in my life for a very, very long time. I haven't.
Wait, what's the next
What
clip?
I'm trying to do is consistently make enough money just to save,
Oh, this is it.
to try to have some significant. What I'm trying to do.
So that's the clip. So that's him isolating him fucking saying to buy rather than fucking save. Because Phil's force of habit is just buy and fucking buy more. Anyway, let's watch this Memology compilation from the day stream yesterday. Before we get into the bingo.
I want you to understand something. This literally is a situation where I'm in dire financial straits, and if this stands where I'm going to be making half as less money on YouTube as I ever did before, starting now, I'm going to lose my house. I'm going to have all my shit reclaimed. You know, credit card bills are going to go default. I'm probably going to have to declare bankruptcy. I'm going to lose everything.
Stupid. Again, do you have any idea what just happened there? So they purposefully put you on a hill so you can't see what's over the hill. As you start to walk over, a million enemies are in your face. Stupid. I really don't like how they're setting this up for you to fail. It's very frustrating. Nice. What? And it's one of the invisible guys on top of that? It's even worse. Now look what they did. What? What just happened? Oh my god. Where's the invisible fucking enemy? There he is. He hits me cheaply and I can't do anything about it. What just... Dude! I literally don't know what's going on. I keep dying to something that I swear I already killed or I can't see. This stupid Night Stalker is bullshit. It's the cheapest thing in the game. Fuck this Night Stalker. Chat is like dead quiet. The only thing people were telling me to change my field of view, but I'm fine with my field of view. I don't know why.
I don't think you are, Phil, because you seem to struggle to see anything in front of you. Where did this come from? Where did that come from? That enemy wasn't there before. Phil, you are struggling massively. You fucking need to feel the view of a fucking pigeon.
I would want to change it. The chat on both sides is quiet as hell. Are the streams even working, guys? Is everything good? 'Cause you guys are real quiet.
Why is chat not talking? What is going on? I just look down and chat is completely frozen. No one's speaking. What is happening? Why is no one speaking? Seriously.
That's it. The gate will open now.
Again with this? I knew it. I knew I was gonna die. Because I'm getting... Look, I can't move. This is bullshit. This is fucking crap. I hate this right now. I can't kill these enemies because they're all superpowered. Die. Can't even see now. I have no health. This sucks. This area is terrible. You can't even see where you are. There's too much going on. I can't even swap my weapons to the weapons I want. There's a superpower guy I need to keep the armor up, but I can't because I can't focus on him. There's too many other enemies. Die. Oh my lord. Everything's a tank now. Who's even left? Yeah, I don't know, man. I said the more I'm playing on this harder difficulty, it becomes less fun. It's just, it becomes so tedious just to kill normal enemies now. Ultraviolent says, if you're looking for a challenging experience or confident in your first-person shooter skills, they hit harder and they're more aggressive. I'm definitely not going to be doing Nightmare, Pandemonium, and Ultra Nightmare. Okay, that's absolutely ridiculous. What they're showing is that there's a parry window. And as you can see, it's pretty wide for Hurt Me Plenty. I think I'd be okay with Ultraviolence. I think so. What is this bullshit that's popping up? That they're going to give him a shield. Okay, where's the guy I have to kill? Well, there he is. Oh, but he's surrounded by 700 guys. So I'm trying to kill the shield guys, but then another guy attacks me from behind. I try to keep moving. It doesn't matter. I still get hit anyway. That's so frustrating.
This is how I play the game.
So it's so weird seeing this clip without the fucking music and Snort Burnell's intro. It just feels so wrong without that fucking music accompanying the fucking this clip. It's just, it's wrong. It feels, it's like a naked clip. You know what I'm saying?
This is how I play the game.
What just hit me? Oh my god. It's literally out in the distance. I can't even fucking see it. And I took all that damage. Jeez, man. But I said this is the Dark Souls of FPS games. I mean, it's tough, but I don't know if it's that tough. It's more, honestly, in Dark Souls, it's tough because every single enemy can, like, insta-kill you and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? In this, it's more like you just got to keep track of a million things going on in the environment. Like, it's a different kind of challenge. It's not Dark Souls-like challenge. It's a little I mean, yeah, because I'm playing on the harder difficulty, it is tougher, right? Like, because I'm playing on the difficulty where everything is taking almost all my life with one hit. It is more challenging than a standard FPS. I think it's more.
A fellow's playing on a fairly easier difficulty. I mean, there are easier difficulties. He's not even playing. Well, he's playing barely a normal.
Annoying than difficult, if that makes sense. There's more things that are annoying than like outright crazy challenging. I received a $1.25 tip, our first contribution since I've been playing Doom today for the last 45 minutes. If you are enjoying Doom today, please support the stream, everyone.
Nope.
As you can see, that was the only dollar I got playing Doom. Everything else came in during the podcast, and obviously, we want to keep the momentum going. This week, hit the goals. We actually hit goals every stream this week. So we want to keep that up. Please support the stream with anything. Let's get our first sub over on Kick today. Let's get our first member on YouTube. We haven't had anything in that regard today at all, so it sure would be great to see an increase, okay? Please, let's get some support. I know that I can't really talk to you guys that much when I'm playing this, but man, I would love to get some support right now.
No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity.
Thank you very much to Battery Exhausted for popping their 8-month bingo banner message and saying big ups to Jad. Cheers, Battery Exhausted. Thank you very much for that. Hope you're doing well. Good stuff indeed. It's just awful. Like, I'm not looking forward to Phil today. It's the last day before, you know, his day off. He's been begging like crazy all week long, and so I feel he's just gonna fucking be a pain in the arse today. He's got his t-shirt on, it's fucking way too tight for him, which will fucking emphasise his fucking big fat man titties. You know, the moves will be fucking shaking like crazy when his fucking leg jiggles. It's just gonna be fucking awful. It's gonna be fucking sheer misery and so for us, you know. We're just kind of bracing ourselves for the fucking, we got him on pause, building us a speed up, just, you know what I mean? But it's gonna be fucking awful. I can already fucking tell. But cheers for popping your membership message.
Guys, honest question. What's going on today with support? We're at 28 bucks.
Yeah, we've seen that already earlier on. That was a fucking shit, a piece fucking tweeted out. We have another free space. Unbelievable. We have our third free space of the game. And it's all because of likes. The first free space was because of Broside Phil stream getting 100 likes. And we've also got 2 more free spaces because of getting 50 and then 75 likes. So yeah, if we get 100 likes on the bingo stream before we finish playing bingo, not only do we get another free space, but you guys get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on the stream.
90 minutes left on the stream. What's going on? Usually we do much better. You know, Doom has done great. Last night people came out and were really supporting Doom heavily. Said it was a great stream, wanted to support it. What is going on right now? Daytime stream of Doom and 28 bucks. Is it because I played too much of this game? Which is wild because so many people say, oh, everyone else is ahead of you and plays more than you. You should really focus on the new releases right away. So this week I decided to do that. I said, hey, I actually will focus on this game to try to get as far as I can this week. And now look what's happened.
Day 1 views, day 1 inflated views, make the money.
Yeah, like literally everything I did this week is done better. The only thing that we didn't hit a goal so far this week was Call of Duty, but that's understandable. I've been playing that since the fall, and even then that stream we did good. We just didn't hit the goal. This is like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's just like no one cares. Like I said, both chats seem to be at very low chat rates. Not a lot of people are talking. Yeah, even attendance isn't that great. We don't even have 300 viewers for Doom. Did you know that? And exactly, and I did a higher difficulty because you guys wanted me to. I didn't do the usual default medium, so your excuse is, oh, he plays on easy mode. No, I'm actually on hard. So it's not that either.
Oh my god. Like, I'm just so tired of this stupid shit. I really am.
The Blimp says I'm a little overdue. I like yesterday's Expedition 33 stream. Seems like Doom is on every day. Well, it has been. I'm doing it once a day so we can get really far this week. And then next week, maybe we can even wrap it up, but I don't know. I don't know. No one seems to have an answer. We do have lower attendance today than we had the last 3 times. And obviously support is, you know, there's been none. I mean, there's been $1.25 support since I started playing the game. You realize that, right? All the support I got came in on the podcast.
Who fucking cares?
Wow. Well, GamerX Rant, I think says, well, the answer is simple. People don't have infinite money, but you don't like that answer. No, because it's not valid. I'm not asking one person to come to every stream and support. It's various different people who do. You know what you're saying doesn't make sense. That's like saying, oh, people don't have infinite money. That's right. So every streamer today isn't streaming. No one's been doing anything today, right? Right? There's no business today. There's nothing going on today, right? Everything's shut down because no one has any money. It's just an invalid statement. There's always a reason behind why something goes well or something doesn't go well, all right? When it comes to streaming. Sometimes it's just plain luck.
So hold the fuck on, Phil. So because you're not getting money, no other content creator should get money either? Is that what you're trying to fucking argue? Like, it's like, you know, Phil's all of a sudden fucking, you know, rooting for communism, but everyone gets the fucking same shit? Which is like, you know, when you fucking... What? I'm so confused.
Oh my dog! What's up?
I'm so fucking confused. Thank you, Warren, for the $4.99 super chat who says there is a few bucks in the pot. Thank you very much, Warren. Very kind indeed. Phil is confusing the fucking bejesus out of me. I'm so confused.
Something goes well or something doesn't go well. All right? When it comes to streaming. Sometimes it's just plain luck. Sometimes, okay, someone who did want to support happened to be able to come by that day and support. Fair enough. Well, I've done 4 streams of the game. Every stream's done well. Today, it's doing the opposite. Why? I don't just bad luck. Sorry, I don't believe in bad luck like that. There's probably a cause and effect.
Wait. You're also just massively contradicting yourself right there, because a minute ago, you said, man, it's just... No, hold on. Literally a minute ago, he said it was just luck. Like, he is literally contradicting himself. I'll go back. I'll go back, because he said it about luck. Hold on. He definitely mentioned maybe it's just the luck of the game or whatever. Where was it?
And then like Doom is on every day. Well, it has been.
Where was it? Was it here? I think it was... Where was it?
Purdue. I like yesterday's Expedition 33 stream. Seems like Doom is on every day. Well, it has been. I'm doing it once a day so we can get really far this week.
Was it
and
here?
then next week, maybe we can even wrap it up, but I don't know.
Was it here?
I don't know. No one seems to have an answer. We do have lower attendance today than we had the last 3 times. And obviously support is, there's been none. I mean, there's been $1.25 support since I started playing the game. You realize that, right? All the support I got came in on the podcast. Wow. Well, GamerX Rant, I think says, well, the answer is simple. People don't have infinite money, but you don't like that answer. No, because it's not valid. I'm not asking one person to come to every stream and support. It's various different people who do. You know what you're saying doesn't make sense. That's like saying, oh, people don't have infinite money. That's right. So every streamer today isn't streaming. No one's been doing anything today, right? Right? There's no business today. There's nothing going on today, right? Everything's shut down because no one has any money. It's just an invalid statement. There's always a reason behind why something goes well or something doesn't go well, all right? When it comes to streaming. Sometimes it's just plain luck. Sometimes, okay.
That is. Sometimes it's just plain luck. Phil's saying, oh, sometimes when streams don't do well for me, sometimes it's just plain luck. Fast forward, like literally a few seconds later.
Effect, right?
Yes, thank you, Dig McCloud, who is basically being a dark cloud saying, oh, economy is down, inflation is up, everything's terrible. Yes, I heard this a million times. I also heard this during COVID. Yes, I also heard this during everything. You guys, you're a broken record. No, the point is not that everything is down or more expensive. Yes.
I feel like I might have went by it, for fuck's sake. Hold on.
Bad luck like that. There's probably a cause and effect. I don't just bad luck.
Yeah, honestly, it was actually fucking 10-15 seconds apart. The 2 clips where he's saying maybe some... Okay, I found... Okay, fuck it. I apologise.
My dog, what's up?
Sorry for going back and forth that way, but look at the fucking... Like, so I'll shout it. So 2 seconds, I'll shout it. That's why I want to get this point here. Listen to him contradict himself about fucking luck here in a span of fucking 15-20 seconds.
When it comes to streaming. Sometimes it's just plain luck. Sometimes, okay, someone who did want to support happened to be able to come by that day and support. Fair enough. Well, I've done 4 streams of the game. Every stream's done well. Today, it's doing the opposite. Why? I don't just bad luck. Sorry, I don't believe in bad luck like...
What the heck? You can see why I'm fucking going mental. Like, I swear that he is purposefully and deliberately contradictory just to fucking mindfuck everyone on the internet, whether it's fucking friend or fucking foe. Thank you to Aisha Hamilton for the 499 super chat, who says I streamed this and in one stream and caught up to him and passed him, and where it took him 3 days to get to chapter 10 and I'm on 11. I mean, that's not really a fair comparison. You're pretty decent at playing games and he's no. You know? I mean, do you really feel good about comparing yourself to Phil Burnell in terms of skill and ability? It's like me fucking beating a dwarf in a fucking height competition, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, it's an easy victory, you know what I mean? I don't feel good about fucking being tall and a fucking dwarf in the who's the tallest competition, you know? It's like, yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's a low bar. It's like quite a low bar you're comparing yourself to, you know what I'm saying? So, Jesus, man. Oh, hell, but yeah, never be like Phil Burnell. Phil Burnell is an example of how not to fucking be.
Like that. There's probably a cause and effect, right?
Yes, thank you, Dig McCloud, who is basically being a dark cloud saying, oh, economy is down, inflation is up, everything's terrible. Yes, I heard this a million times. I also heard this during COVID. Yes, I also heard this during everything. You guys, you're a broken record. No, the point is not that everything is down or more expensive. Yes, you're right. I mean, that's just fucking common sense. Because as you know, guys, just so you know, because the economy is down and inflation is up, no one is supporting streamers right now. There absolutely are not any streamers right now who are streaming who are getting insane amounts of contributions from dummies. You know, none of that's happening. No. Didn't you know there's a giant streamer crash right now? Did you hear about it? It's all over the news. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So now at least we broke 30. We're now at 33 of support. Only a fifth of the way to the goal with 90 minutes left. That's hilarious. You make more money than bigger streamers. You're greedy. You have no idea what you're talking about. I just want to make this very transparent. Big streamers are millionaires. Do you understand?
Fuck off. You have consistently made 6 figures per year for the last like 15 fucking years. You should be living a life of absolute fucking luxury and fucking comfort, and the fact you're not is a fucking testament of how fucking financially incompetent you are when it comes to handling and managing your fucking finances. You had the fucking world at your fucking feet with opportunity after opportunity for content creators. Most content creators would have fucking killed for some of the fucking chances you were fucking given on a fucking silver fucking platter. And what the fuck did you do with every single fucking incredible fucking thing that was given your fucking way? You fumbled the fucking ball, to use a fucking football analogy. I'll go over your fucking head. You completely fucking dropped it. You completely squandered that opportunity. Phil Burnell, it's bizarre. Like, I don't like Phil Burnell, but part of my frustration with him is because he fucking had the possibility of just not having to, like, if he had just not been who he is, essentially, and instead of showing some intelligence and foresight into fucking not being an absolute buffoon when it comes to fucking money, like, part of my frustration with him is because he is so financially inept. Like, we see some of the shit he fucking squanders their fucking money on. This is the same guy who said he's not been able to fucking save any money whatsoever since he moved to fucking Seattle. In Renton, you know. So he has not made an active choice, despite his incredible successes, you know, since then. The vest streak. Remember the fucking vest streak, and Phil was getting a lot more money than usual every single fucking day. For 276 straight streams. Phil made shit tons more money than usual during that fucking vest streak. Not one single dollar was set aside for a fucking rainy day. And then the Kino Casino arc, what did Phil do with the fucking extra money that came his way there? He fucking spent it all, because that is what Phil fucking does. That's just, it's unbelievable. So here's Phil's fucking jealousy about bigger streamers fucking like, oh, and they're millionaires. You felt, why do you think that fucking is? Because unlike you, they were financially savvy not to fucking squander it all instantly and immediately on the dumbest fucking shit possible.
You're talking about. I just want to make this very transparent. Big streamers are millionaires. Do you understand? The big streamers out there, they don't talk about it. They are millionaires. They turn on a stream and they're making $1,000 a stream, dude. You're out of your fucking mind if you think I make as much as them. You're crazy. So now we're about halfway to the goal with 90 minutes left, okay?
Phil has made several thousands on streams before. It's happened a few times, most recently during his birthday stream. So, we're crazy, even though there's empirical evidence out there that Phil does sometimes make that sort of money on one stream.
Awesome. This proves you have to ask to receive. It's hilarious because people say, oh, it's so bad that you do this. It's so bad that you would stop and take a break and say, hey, how about some contributions? But then when I do it, it works, and then I'm successful. Then it means we could do more, meaning we can afford more. We could do better ideas for different events. I can buy things like a game on a whim. How many games have I bought on a whim in the last 6 months that I never would have been able to do that before, right? Now I'm playing on keyboard and mouse.
Man who, no, hold on, the guy who fucking gets, who demands $1,500 per week, essentially, is fucking bragging about sometimes spending $40 on a game, $50 on a game, every now and then. Like, wow. Look at him splashing that cash.
With a no input delay wireless keyboard and mouse, with a better display. See what I mean? It all goes hand in hand. So if I just sit here and I say nothing, no lie, I would have made $28 this stream. But somehow it's people...
Counterpoint, Phil Burnell spent one entire day before without having a single fucking beg. It was one of the most bizarre, surreal fucking experiences of my entire fucking life of fucking watching Phil Burnell as a detractor. Phil spent the entire day without uttering one singular fucking beg. Guess how much fucking money made Phil money? Guess how much money he made that fucking day without begging one time ever. For the entire day, night stream and day stream combined, Phil made, without asking for a single penny, $150. Phil made $150 the day after his birthday stream. I think it was. Was it a day after his birthday stream, or was it a day after the previous marathon? It was one day after a marathon. I know that much. I don't know if it was a fucking birthday stream the day after, or if it was before then. But all I fucking know is that one day after his very well-supported, successful fucking marathon, he fucking went the entire day without begging whatsoever. He made $150 without asking for a single cent. And he used it as a justification as to why he has to beg, because he needs $300 according to his own testimony. Per day. $150 per day is not enough for Phil Burnell. Personally, I mean, I said it at a fucking time, I'll say it fucking again. I would rather get $150 without asking for it than get $1,000 fucking dollars begging every 5 seconds. I would sleep a lot better without having to fucking ask for it. You know, I don't you guys are probably the same kind of like me. I don't know how Phil fucking sleeps at night. I don't know how he fucking looks at himself in a fucking mirror and feels good about himself, knowing he fucking has to fucking mind his dumbass dentids every fucking 20 fucking seconds, essentially, that he need to give him fucking money because he has needs are greater than theirs. It's just astonishing to me how he fucking can even look at himself without fucking just hating himself.
I think it's like heinous villainy to stop and say, hey guys, can we get some support today on this stream that you're enjoying? No, it's not. It's not. You know, okay, here's what it would have been heinous villainy. If I said, I refuse to continue with today's stream unless I get contributions. Or if I said, guess what, guys? For the rest of this stream, webcam off because you didn't contribute, right? That's ridiculous, in my opinion. Tips, where are they? In fact, hold on a second. I forgot. We didn't hit $30 in tips yet, so we got to turn it. Here we go. We didn't hit $30 in tips yet. So until we hit $30 in tips, this is the stream, guys. Sorry. But just to stop and be like, hey, I hope you're liking the stream. I'm liking the game. For streaming the game, I played a lot this week because I figured you guys wanted to see a lot of the new release. I don't know what's going wrong today. Can you please support? And then if people do, what's the problem with that? It really, I don't see a problem with it. You guys obviously don't see a problem with it because you're supporting, right? And the other thing that goes hand in hand with it, all right, you have to understand that these other streamers, for example, someone just said, I see streamers who have 200 to 700 viewers, but they don't ask for contributions and stuff. Okay, do they have mass slander about them on the internet? Do they have a group of stalkish weirdos who try to ruin their lives and make it so that they can't do things outside of the stream? Because those people likely, gee, let's see, get sponsorships, get partnerships, go to conventions and do signings. They get to do stuff. So
Phil, you have told your audience time and time again you don't want sponsorships. You don't want to fucking do a convention joke. You don't want to fucking go to signings because you fucking put it as a strange fucking thing. Phil, you've always fucking maintained you're fucking different from those other guys. You know? That's so what is it, Phil? Are you not a paid shill, or do you wish to be a paid shill? We'll see that again.
A group of stalkish weirdos who try to ruin their lives and make it so that they can't do things outside of the stream. Because those people likely, gee, let's see, get sponsorships, get partnerships, go to conventions and do signings. They get to do stuff that I can't do.
You have done that yourself.
You know, if I was able to do those things, literally, I probably would have gotten this game early and got paid to play it by id. A lot of people did. I don't get those opportunities because of the crazy idiots on the internet.
And according to your previous testimony over the fucking years, you never wanted those opportunities either. Well, you can't just fucking pick and choose when you are wanting to be a paid shill or when you're not wanting to fucking be a paid shill. Make it make sense.
So instead, I do what I do. I don't see the problem with it, you know? Who are the people who are upset about it? People who don't like me for various stupid reasons that don't make sense, and quite frankly, never would have supported and shouldn't be around if they don't like me. You know what I mean? Like, why are you here if you don't like the content or you don't like the way that I, you know, beg for money? Make my content. What's the problem? If I'm successful, right? And no, by the way, the content I'm making isn't offensive or hurtful to anyone. Do you see me sitting here completely destroying people on the internet, defaming them, trying to ruin their lives and making people go mass harass them? No, I'm playing Doom.
Kinda glorified about Neil Druckmann's fucking failure of a fucking show the other day. That seemed like you were just fucking being a misery broker though, you know? The sort of fucking content you fucking ridiculed Keemstar for making.
right? That's who you should be worried about. The people who are literally make a living by harassing others and fucking with their lives. Why don't you go after them? Well, Phil took a 10-minute break to talk about, hey, will people contribute? Wow, I really hurt a lot of people there, didn't I? Just think of the people's lives who I ruined. All right, so that's it. No one was holding off and is going to do a Hail Mary at the end. It's fine if not. But I just want to be sure, because this seems to happen a lot, where at the very end of the stream, someone comes in with a Hail Mary contribution and we hit the goal. So with a $45 tip that just came in and it just said tip, we hit the goal. Right now.
Yeah, he didn't hit the fucking goal. That's bullshit.
Come the fuck in or fuck the fuck off.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ronan, for popping a 14 months bingo Barry membership message saying Phil needs to grow up. 43 years old, acting like a teenager, blaming everyone. This dude can go to a convention, he just doesn't want to, and that's his fault. It really is. It really is true as his fault. He's like, he's a victim of his own crazy. Every single fucking thing he cries about in his fucking life, essentially, he's just, he's created his own problems. He's created his own situations. It's like, so there's a lot of content creators out there who are far bigger than he is, and yet they can go to conventions. They'll have more trolls, they'll have more people that fucking won't like them and fucking be about, you know, envious of their fucking success, or whatever, or just not like him in general. Like, the bigger content creators will have more trolls as well, because there's more eyes in them. It's just the laws of, it's the laws of fucking probability and statistics, you know what I mean? If it's one person with millions of people watching them, there's a good chance there'll be some thousands, you know, hundreds of thousands of them that won't like the guy as well. It just kind of goes without saying. Oh god almighty, I don't know. Anyway, fuck it. Fuck it. Bingo. It is time for some fucking bingo. So fuck it, let's just get some bingo going. So the third number, the third number in chat I see will be a number I use for today's bingo card generation. So whatever the third number is. Not first, not second, but third. He'll be lucky number 3. So the first number in chat was Have a Smashing Day, the second number was Mr. White, and the third number was Sideways Dutchman. He wants the number 4. So 4 wins, and there we go. This is the bingo card we have for today's show. Thank you very much for helping us pick the bingo card. Sideways Dutchman, we need Phil to say and do the following. We need Phil to do Siege Mode, which is where he folds and crosses his arms, him touching his face, him saying unique, nobody or no one, and him giving a years ago story. Oh my, of course, it's me. You know what, I'm taking it now. I'm taking that right now. He is playing the fucking Capcom Fighting Collection. You can guarantee, it is the most guaranteed thing in the world for Phil to give a years ago story about the Capcom Fighting Collection. It is a game literally about the games that came out years ago. I'm just gonna have, that's ticked now. Fuck yeah, I know for a fact it's gonna come up. The second row is Phil saying stress, him flailing his arms, him saying sound good, him snorting and him saying million. That's an interesting number. The third row is Phil saying subs, king, marathon, there you go, and schedule. The fourth row is Phil saying content, fuck, alright, react, and him making a weird noise. The fifth and final row is Phil being on defense mode, him saying kick, variety, him using hateful slurs, and finally, him having a bunch of fucking dead air. There we go, good stuff indeed. Thank you very much for helping us pick that bingo card once again, Sideways Dutchman. Now, of course, there's a variety of ways for us to get free spaces to help us on our way to a full house bingo card. So, and we already have some already, which is fucking crazy, okay? Okay, but first of all, of course, if Phil snorts, burps, or sips 10 times before he starts recording for his shitey gameplay, that gives us a free space. For every 6 minutes and 40 seconds that Phil begs, that also gives us a free space. Why 6 minutes and 40 seconds? Because we watch Phil at 1.5 speed. When you multiply 6 minutes and 40 seconds by 1.5, you get 10 minutes. So effectively, it's every 10 minutes Phil begs, we get a free space. But because we watch him at 1.5, we count it as 6 minutes 40 because our counter doesn't go 1.5, only Phil's content does. There you go. For every 5 new or rejoining members we have to the bingo streams, that also gives us free space. And finally, in my opinion, the best way for us to get free spaces is to get likes on the stream. 50 likes and 75 likes gives us 1 and 2 free spaces. We already have that though, we got that locked in. 100 likes on his bingo stream before I finish playing bingo. Not only gives us another free space, but you guys also get to enjoy the Bubbles animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations to celebrate the 100 likes on stream, plus a kind of promise Raining Lemur I'd fucking sing. I didn't actually think, I mean, I agreed to something without fucking thinking it's going to happen. Raining Lemur wants me to sing my bingo intro song live for 100 likes. And I said yes without thinking it fucking happened, because to be honest, we don't get 100 likes often, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't happen too much. But so yeah, I told Rain Lemure, okay, sure, whatever. I didn't think it was going to happen, and lo and behold, it might happen. So yeah, I might have. So, but before that happens though, let's get Bingo out of the way first, okay? Let's let Bingo be the focus, okay? And if I need to do that later on, I'll fucking do it later on, but Bingo comes first, okay? I'll get Bingo out of the way first, and also after Bingo as well. When Bingo's all said and done, we're not finished there, because after Bingo, we have marbles. Every Friday, we fucking play 3 very difficult, challenging marble courses to try and add some more Bingo prize money to that Bingo prize fund. If we complete any of those challenging marble maps, it adds $10 extra per completed course to that Bingo prize fund. As well as that, of course, getting a full house on a Bingo card also gives us $10 extra to the Bingo prize fund. And of course, as well as that, the Bingo prize fund is also made up of a quarter of the money I make on YouTube every month. So a quarter of the money on YouTube I get every month goes towards that Bingo prize fund. And finally, tips. 100% of tips I get goes directly towards that Bingo prize fund, no matter how big or small. For example, Derek, the creepy little bastard, gave a tip earlier on, so that goes towards that Bingo prize fund right fucking there, because I've indeed. Oh, for God's sake, apparently we're at 99 likes, for fuck's sake. Jesus fucking Christ. We're at 100 fucking likes, apparently. Well, hold on 2 seconds. First of all, there's a free space. There's one more way, so before the house, there's one more way for us to get a free space, and I completely forgot about this. Well, if Jade shows up on Phil's stream, and Phil says hello to Jade, we get a free space, and you get to fucking hear this.
Squeak, squeak, a free space.
But Jade has been avoiding the day streams lately, which is kind of strange, so hopefully Jade shows up again for a special fucking fighting game collection. It'd be great for Jade to show up so we can get another free space on top of that. So excellent stuff indeed. So yeah, we have 100 likes, guys, which not only means, of course, we get another free space, but you guys get to enjoy the balls animation made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. Don't forget to keep an eye on the bottom right for Jasper to do his thing. Welcome up, Jasper. Good cat. Excellent stuff indeed, okay. For fuck's hold on. Vanilla Mirror says Bingo first, marbles then rap. You know, I could try and just get a rap done now and get I could get the worst thing out of the way now if you want. I mean, I could just get the fucking, you know, if I get it out of the way now, then it just gets the fucking suffering over with, you know. Like, you gotta bear in mind, I'm not very good at that shit, you know. Like I'm not bad at creating the fucking like the words and all that shit. No, that counts. So we already have that. That is already locked in. That was our first free space, Camera Dutchman. Our first free space was that. Broside Phil stream got 100 likes, which was our first free space. The 3 other free spaces we have was all for likes on our stream. There we go. People want me to fucking just leave it up till the end. I may be knackered at the fucking end. I don't know, for God's sake. I was going to do it now just so I wouldn't be fucking too tired later on, but fuck it. People are saying we're way too fucking behind. We aren't behind, to fair. We are quite far behind Phil. Let's see how far behind we are.
Oh my dog! What's up?
We are 40 minutes behind live DSP. Oh, Jesus Christ. Thank you, Broside Phil, for the $5 super chat. It says here, big requirement that wasn't present has been met. Rap you, Jaddy Laddie. I mean, Rain Lemure, to be fair, he's the one that fucking started in the first place, and he wants me to fucking do Bingo first. What was the order? Rain Lemure? Like, he actually fucking had an order. Yeah, he said Bingo first, then marbles, and then he wants me to end it with a fucking rap. Oh, there we go. Good stuff indeed. Oh yeah, you're right. So thank you. That's a good point. If Phil refers to himself at any point as a former pro during this podcast, we get a free space as well. That's what it was. You know what Phil's fucking like, you know, even though he fucking loves fucking reliving the fucking glory days and fucking talk about how he's a former pro fighting game player. Fuck off. So if Phil mentions that at all during this podcast, we get a free space.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you, Broside Phil, for a $2 super chat. It says big requirement extended. Jad needs $1,500. Hey, oh, I wanted to do it now. I wanted to do it right fucking now. Rain Lemure said no, do everything else first. I was wanting to do it right fucking now, but other people are saying no, get on the fucking bingo. We'll do bingo first, okay? Fuck it, we'll do bingo first, and then we'll just fucking get on with things, okay? Guys, I'll say bingo. I've gone through the way we can get free spaces and not jazz. There's only one, so the only thing left for me to do is for me to press the random Scottish soundboard button to send us off into battle once more.
And she's a big fucking bitch.
Good old Billy Connolly, the big one. Anyway, guys, good luck on the bingo card today, guys. At time bingo, here we fucking go.
Morning, everyone. On today's show, it's time to go back to the past because, ladies and gentlemen, today, fighting games return to DSP Gaming. We are going down memory lane with a little bit of a wardrobe rewind, but also talking about old school fighters, my history with them, and what we'll be doing today all day long with the premiere of the Capcom Fighting Collection 2. So, it's going to be an exciting and chill one. But in addition, did you hear the news? Bungie's at it again. They've stolen more art for Marathon, their upcoming new release, and at this point, it seems like this might be the last straw. Anyway, all this and more on today's week-concluding epic episode of the Level 1 Podcast.
Who fucking cares? Let's just skip past this shitty intro.
Alrighty, everyone. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Today's Friday, the 16th of May, 2025, the final in a 6-day streaming week for me. I want to say thank you all. It has been an outstanding week of great content, great gaming, progress, fun. Doom, The Dark Ages is actually really good, which I'm happy to report. We've got the continuation of so many awesome playthroughs like Expedition 33, Blueprints, Chill Minecraft Nights, and hey, even last night we did Trucker Simulator, which we'll talk about. All good stuff in the rotation, even though it hasn't been the most momentous gaming year. We're having a great time. And thank you so much as well for the big support this week. We are at 68 out of 70 goals hit. That's right. We almost have hit another goal milestone. During the course of this week, we hit one earlier this week, which was the Wingstop DSP Tries It reward, and we're right around the corner from a Subway DSP Tries It. So thank you guys so very, very much. It's been a great week, and thankfully, it continues. You know, next week, we're going to have some more great stuff. Not only will we be continuing all these awesome games that we're playing right now, but also we're going to have another new one. If we can fit it in the schedule, and I think this is one of the major things we need to talk about right now, is because now that I am balancing everything, we're going to get down to that time frame again where things get crunched. And I need to know how to tackle it. I think we should have a discussion about it live here today. So if you're here live in either of the YouTube or Kick chats, I'm going to need your input today because we got to figure out what to do between now and the end of May. Now I'm going to be having so many games in the rotation. The question is, do I hunker down and stick to my guns and plow through some of them to try to finish them? Or do I just casually add more games and play some less? It's going to be a challenging thing to figure out, okay? So, are we ready? I hope you're ready for a chill day today. And what's going on? How's everyone doing today? Doing good?
Who fucking
See, that's
cares?
what I mean. Stab Hands just said, Onimusha 2 is a must. I agree with you. Like, I really liked playing Onimusha HD, what was it, 2 months ago? But how am I going to play Onimusha 2 when I'm still playing Doom, still playing Clear Obscure, still playing Blueprints? Now I've got a Capcom fighting game collection in the rotation with a bunch of games in it. We're doing Trucker Simulator. We're doing Minecraft. Where do I have time? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at it all and I'm like, man, when are we going to get back to this stuff? So we got some tough decisions to make, I feel. Really, I think that's going to be challenging to figure this out. It may have to be that we have to kind of play it by ear, maybe forego a couple games and delay them and play them later. That might be what we have to do. We're going to talk about this today, okay? Thank you. Dan Zach, $5 super chat to start off our contributions today, says casually add more games. Well, I'm all for that. But if you casually add more games, that means way less of others. So, for example, this week we played Doom 4 times, and we beat 9 chapters out of 22. If next week we add more games, that means probably we're not going to play as much Doom, which means it might take multiple weeks to beat it, or even a month. Who knows, right? And this is a game that's only like 20 hours long. You see my point? The more games you add to the schedule and rotation, the less you can play each game. And I know right now people are wanting me to make big progress in certain games. See? Anyway, again, we'll talk about this, over the course of the stream. We'll try to figure it out. But today, oh, by the way, let me get Dan Zach on the leaderboard. Thank you for the first contribution of the day there, Dan Zach. And thank you for getting momentum going. Today, folks, is the release of Capcom Fighting Collection 2. And you might say, why are you playing fighting games all day? You haven't played fighting games in a long time, right? So why are you doing this? And it's a pretty simple answer, because number one, I'm not sure how often I'm going to be able to play fighting games moving forward with all these games in the rotation. And number two, because this game is actually pretty momentous. What I mean by that is, this has been the first time that Capcom vs. SNK 1 and 2 have had any valid online play ever in anything that's been sold. You may not realize it, but these games were never online capable. The only time they were ever online capable was a very long time ago. There was a collection, or not a collection, but it was CVS2 EO on the Xbox original console. This was not arcade accurate. It had a lot of changes and tweaks to it that competitive players didn't like, okay? So, this is really the first time you can buy a collection that has the CVS games in them, and people will be able to play them competitively online. So, it is kind of momentous. It is kind of interesting, especially because the games are great. Remember, CVS2 was considered one of the big four fighting games for a very long time. The big four were Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Street Fighter 3 Third Strike, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and Capcom vs. SNK 2. Those games carried competitive fighting games for...
Oh, Phil's newest whale has turned up on his stream today and given a $10 super chat to him. Oompa Loompa has like thrown Phil several $100 over super chats lately. So Phil looks like he's gonna get whaled out in this fucking day stream.
Nearly a decade, while Capcom wasn't making any new ones. So it's a really big game. CVS 2 has tons of characters, tons of grooves, amazing ways to play it. It's a really epic game. I can't wait to play it. Now, I'm not even that good at it. I'm hoping to actually play it, get back into it, and possibly get better at it as we play in this collection. But it's going to be epic. You're going to see so many different characters played, so many different people playing different ways. It's that cool of a game. But then this collection also has Street Fighter Alpha 3 Upper. This is a version of Street Fighter Alpha 3 that added new characters, including the new challengers, Fei Long, T-Hawk, and DJ. Also, I believe it added Guile. And this is the first time ever that those characters were in an alpha game and played in that style, but this game never had online play. So this is the first time ever you can actually play online with that game too. So this is a pretty good collection. I mean, Power Stone 1 and 2, which are party games and they're fun in their own right. Rival Schools United by Fate, which is a tag-in, tag-out 3D fighter. The graphics are pretty outdated, but the game itself is interesting, very anime-ish. Geez, what else is in this collection? I think a Star Gladiator, or is it Plasma Sword? I can't remember. It's one of those two. And this is a PS1 exclusive 3D fighter that Capcom made. I never actually really played it that much. I think I rented it once, but you know, this has good variety in this collection, okay?
Burger.
And I'm excited. I'm very excited to play it with you today. That's why we're doing it all day. Now, just for the record, I'm starting with Capcom vs. SNK 2, and depending on how today goes, we may or may not swap to another game. I think maybe CVS 2, maybe the whole first stream, and then later tonight on the late stream Friday Night Fights, maybe we'll do some different variety. Maybe we can try Alpha 3 Upper, or maybe try one of the other games. But CVS 2 is the main event for me in this collection. Like, that's the game that is the most competitive. It's the most notable of all the games in here, and it's the one that likely most people playing in a serious manner will be playing. So I'm very excited. I am, and I think you guys will be here all day long. If you like fighting games, you're in the right place. If you like old school, you're in the right place.
Nope.
And I understand that that's not everybody. Okay, really, I understand that you guys likely, a lot of you will be like, I don't like the old school. I'll come back when Phil does something more modern again. And if that's the case, that's fine. But understand that these games are like my history. It's where I came from. It's my bloodlines as a gamer, right? So I get pumped and excited when I get an opportunity to go back to the past and play the old school games that I was playing when I was, you know, a teenager. So I'm excited for today. I got my joystick ready to go. I already cleaned it. The Victrix Pro ready to go. PC is newly updated. Actually had Windows updates last night. Hopefully didn't brick it. It is on. So hopefully it's not bricked. And I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go to play. Also, today, just so you guys know, this is going to be an ample opportunity for people to use their channel points for wagers on Kick. You guys cannot say, oh, will Phil win this match? Will he win the next 5 matches? Will he get a one-character victory? Well, you know what I'm saying? You can make these big wagers dependent on my performance in the game because it's a competitive game, so people can literally guess what will happen, the outcomes, and wager their points on it. So it's a great opportunity if you're on Kick today to get into that kind of competitive nature. All right, I think that's going to be pretty fun. Cool.
Nope.
All right. Okay, so that's all day today. Both streams are old school fighting games. Now, after that, I'm curious how I'm going to play this collection, because the thing is, I think this collection has a ton of content that could carry fighting game content on this channel for like 2 months. There's that many games and things in it. CVS 2 alone is an amazing game that probably needs tons of streams, okay? But I just don't know if people are going to tune in. Like, today is kind of a curious test for this. Will people actually show up and engage and support with fighting games? Will people ask me questions about the games? Will people be excited to watch me play them? Or is this going to be a case where it ain't going to be that big of a deal? I don't know. I'm excited to find out. You know, I even got text. This is the Street Fighter, like, 6 logo text and everything. I said, I'll throw that in there for today. You know, I'm wearing my old school Street Fighter t-shirt. I'm back to the classic Phil again for today for fighting
Who fucking
so
cares?
I am excited, if you can't tell, but that doesn't translate necessarily into things that you guys are always excited for, right? So let's see how it goes today. I hope that you guys will stick around and engage and support. FYI, you know.
Of course, you hope to stick around and engage, and so that's the 2 most important criteria for them to stick around and engaging and supporting, for God's sake. Anyway, guys, I need a drink, okay? Because I'm too sober for this right now. I'll be right back. Let me get a drink. Have some Scottish otters while I get a drink.
out like exploding in the stream chat. People who, oh, they pretend like they support me, they pretend like they're positive, and they're not. They're shitheads. They sit here and they sneak this and they say underhanded things. They try to literally bring up either detractor memes or literal drama shit every day. They do it on purpose so that they can try to derail the shit that I'm doing on my streams, you know? And it just gets to the point where it's so frustrating. I just want to have fun, man. I really just want to fucking have fun. That's it. That's all I want to do is have fun with you guys. Fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have no taxes, bills to pay. Nice chill stream today. You're having a fun and interactive time with me and you're finding entertainment, positivity, and value in it. Then the support should just come naturally. Okay? I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. I just want to have fun, 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 fun. Way more fun, 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 fun. Here's the bottom line, and I'm tired of it now. No more excuses, all right? Because the bottom line is people are like, Phil's not engaged in his commentary, and Phil's commentary is boring, and that's why people don't want to watch the playthroughs of the streams. Bullshit. I'm loving this game. I'm voice acting. I'm engaged. I'm commentating on everything that's going on actively.
Alright, I am back and I have my drink here. Rain Lemaire's offer a compromise. I don't understand what you're saying though, which, I mean, I don't know if I have those sounds. So you're saying if there's 75 likes, which really, I mean, we got 75 likes easy, you know, well, we got 100 likes. You'd play the Broside Dave and the Vega Train sounds and play yours too. I don't know. I don't think I have those sounds available. Like, I mean, I got a lot of sounds, but I don't think I have the train noises. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't, I don't think I have those noises. Who are you calling Irish a bastard? I'm Scottish. Not to sound like a fucking random blue Power Ranger or anything, but I'm Scottish. Jesus Christ. But yeah, I mean, shit, man. I don't think I have the train noises. What do I have on my Discord? Hold on. Let me scroll up on Broside Phil's thing. What's the last thing he sent me? He sent me this before. I don't know what the fuck that was. You sent me that before. I'm just going through my chat with Broside Phil. Oh yeah, I've got this, of course.
And that's somebody right there who's already got a compromised moral compass.
That's a fucking classic for sure. Jesus, man. So I don't think I've got those train noises though. That's the thing I don't think I have. Set a live rap for a later date so you can run through it a bit before just firing off. I mean, I know how to do it, you know. Like it's not the most lyrically complex thing in the fucking world. You know, I don't mind giving it a go, but singing it all live in one go will be quite taxing. It's the real challenge of that dumbass fucking bingo rap of mine is that it's just a lot to fucking say in one breath essentially. It's a lot of words coming very thick and fast. You know what I'm saying? So, oh hell, the 220 trains. I don't have them. I can't. So yeah, I'm sorry. I don't have them. I mean, if I can't play things I don't have. I'm sorry, I don't have those at my disposal. You know, if Broside Phil has them, we can throw them my way and I'll play them happily. You know what I mean? But I don't currently have them. So I don't think I've ever had those sort of sounds to play. So I can't do anything about that. Anyway, let's crack on the bingo for now.
So let's see how it goes today. I hope that you guys will stick around and engage and support. FYI, you know, the history of Street Fighter is very interesting with these different kinds of games. I'll tell you a little bit about the two games that I'm most interested in. CVS 2, all right, was like the ultimate fighting game when it came out. Why? Well, first off, it combines two different fighting game universes. The SNK universe, which is games such as Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, The King of Fighters, Samurai Showdown, and more. And it combines it with all of the Capcom era stuff, including Street Fighter, Darkstalkers, Rival Schools, and a few other things jammed in there. So it is this big amalgamation, like two worlds colliding, like Marvel versus DC. It was that big back then. Capcom versus SNK was a big deal. But this game has 6 different ways to play it. They're called grooves. And each groove attempts to simulate one of the different fighting game franchises. So there's one groove, I believe is it called N groove in this one, where it kind of simulates Street Fighter Alpha 3. Where there's air blocking, there's level 1, 2, and level 3 supers. And I believe this is the one that has alpha counters and rolling. okay? Then there's S-Groove. S-Groove attempts to simulate SNK games, which means that there's actually a sidestep where you can go, oh, and dodge a move, and then come back and attack. So you can actually bait the opponent to do something, step out of the way, and then counterattack them. There's P-Groove, which emulates Street Fighter 3. You can parry, just like in Street Fighter 3, but you only get one super move, so it's kind of a trade-off because you don't get the variability that you would get, and there's no air blocking. You have to parry everything when you're in the air. Then there's K-Groove, and K-Groove is basically the same fighting game engine that was in Fatal Fury Mark of the Wolves and is currently being used in Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. It actually has what's called just defending. So when you're jumping or when you're attacking, if someone goes to attack you, if you block with perfect timing, it's kind of like a reverse parry. You basically can absorb the hit, and as you absorb the hit, your rage meter fills up. When a rage meter hits max, you do excellent damage, like increased damage with every hit, and you get a super powered super that you can use for ginormous damage. So K-Groove is actually quite effective against certain strategies and using certain characters in the game. And then there's a groove, A-Groove. A-Groove plays like the custom combos in the Street Fighter Alpha series. So you build up your meter, you do an activation, excuse me, a hair in my mouth, ugh. You do an activation, which then basically like freezes the screen and makes your opponent vulnerable. And then you can start attacking, and if it starts hitting, everything combos into everything. So for example, M. Bison is actually not very good in CVS 2, but if you play A-Groove Bison, and he activates to hit you, he has this move that's a wave with his hand that absorbs fireballs. But with the A-Groove, you can go hit, 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 and it's just insane damage, crazy combo. You can wipe a whole character. So I just described 5 ways to play Capcom vs. SNK 2. That's just the grooves. That's not even including the fact that the game has a team-based system where you can pick 1, 2, or 3 fighters, each of different strengths and powers, to build and make your side of the fight. And it's...
I have some good news, ladies and gentlemen. I have spotted Jade. Jade is in the chat. It looks like Phil's going to fucking say hi to Jade. Finally, after so many day streams of a random Jade, Jade is back. All Phil has to do is say hi to Jade and we get a free space.
Strategic as heck. Some people pick 2 level 1s and a level 2. Some people pick 2 level 2s. Some people pick a level 1 and a level 3. Some people will pick 1 level 4. All right? And then on top of that, don't even get me started on the cast of characters. You've got characters from classic Street Fighter, characters from Street Fighter Alpha, characters from Street Fighter 3. You got characters from Darkstalkers, okay? You've got, on the SNK side, like I said, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, King of Fighters, Last Blade, Samurai Showdown. There may even be more that I'm not remembering. And each one plays uniquely and has a style that's kind of similar to the game that they actually came from. So, holy moly, there's a lot to this game. And that's one of the games in the collection. Now, which is the most notable one, and the one that I'll likely be playing more of. And maybe if I do well and I'm having a good time, I might play it all day today. We'll see. But, yeah. I'm just very excited to play it today. Jade says, can you play Bison DJ?
Yes, Jade. Jade is there.
Squeak, squeak, free space.
There we fucking go. We got a free space because Phil said hi to Jade and fucking, you know, they fucking got it. I've been fucking dying to fucking use that and get a free space for it. Thank fuck for that. 5 free spaces already. Fantastic. That is a very strong bingo card. It is, you know, some would say it's robust.
Okay. Pure Ralph, I didn't even say Geef, Vega, and Blanca. I can, first of all, Bison in CBS 2 isn't good except A-Groove, but I don't really know A-Groove. I might give him a shot anyway in a different groove. DJ's not in CBS 2, but he's in Alpha 3 Upper, and he's the character I'm most interested in playing in Alpha 3 Upper, because this game only had a console release. It was never played in arcades or competitively, so I don't even know if he's any good. I'd like to try the new challenger characters in Alpha 3 Upper and see if they play well. Geef, of course, I'll play Geef in whatever game. I'll probably try him in CBS 2 and in Alpha 3 Upper. Vega is actually a great character in CBS 2. He doesn't need to do wall dives, but he has crazy good priority with his normal attacks, like his claw, pokes, and kicks. He's super good, so I'm going to use him for sure. And Blanca is actually also really good in CBS 2 in different various grooves. I'm not great with Blanca in CBS 2, but I might still play him. All right? So good stuff there. Yeah. Dabhan says Upper changed a lot. It really rebalanced the isms. I'm a fan of Upper over the original. I'm excited to play it then, because I never really played it. I had it, I think, on PS1, but it was a single-player game. Like, you couldn't play it online. There was no tournaments for it, so I never played against people, so I don't even know how good it is. I'm actually excited to try it out and see how it plays. Cool.
Who fucking cares?
Here it's Nebula says, what about some old school Cammy? Was she scrubby back in the day? Depends on the game. In Super Turbo, she was actually one of the worst. In the Alpha series, she ended up being kind of overall mid-tier. In CBS 2, I believe also she's around mid-tier. She's not top tier, but she's not terrible either. But depends on the groove. For example, there's certain grooves, yeah, there you go. Back of my neck to say K-Groove Cammy is scrubby. She is. Like, K-Groove Cammy can actually be pretty abusive. So there is some pretty good Cammy gameplay in CBS 2. I'm very curious what we're going to see today. This is a game that has not been played competitively online in like 20 years. And you're going to have people who don't know what they're doing. You're going to have such a wide variety of characters. I want to pick Raiden. Raiden is not Raiden from Mortal Kombat, but from SNK. Raiden is a ginormous wrestler. He's a big fat white guy who went to Japan and became like a Japanese wrestler. And he has these unique...
He's just like you. For real, for real.
Raiden is a ginormous wrestler. He's a big fat white guy who went to Japan and became like a Japanese wrestler. And he has these unique moves like a grapple and a dropkick and he breathes fire. He's really cool. So I think I might try him out today. So I'm very excited. Like you can tell, listen to me, right? How pumped I am. So, and the thing is, I'm not even good at CVS 2. I want to make this abundantly clear. I'm not good at the game. I didn't really even play it that much back in the day. It was kind of like a game that I entered a tournament in if I wanted to enter because I wanted to play more. But my focus was always Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and Super Turbo. And then I got more into Third Strike.
No, that doesn't count. He has to fucking refer to himself as a former pro. even amateurs can fucking enter it. No, he has to fucking refer to himself as a former pro. That is how we get the free space.
Capcom vs. SNK 2 I didn't play as much, but it's an outstanding game and I respect the heck out of it. I would like to get better at it. You know, not having played it in 20 years, I know I'm going to suck ass today and I know what I'm doing. But at the same time, watch me win. Because these are the games. If you understand old school fighting game fundamentals, you have a humongous advantage against people who are just coming in. People who've only played like Street Fighter 5 and 6 are going to go play CVS 2. They're not going to know their ass from their elbow. They're going to be scratching their head. What the fuck is this game? They're not going to get it because they don't even understand footsies and basic strategy.
No, we get a free spoon. Oh, no, another square ticked off.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
As a first roll, completed the fucking game. Hooray for that. So as things stand, okay, we are 5 away from a full house as things stand.
They're so used to abusive tactics and repetitive pattern gameplay, they won't get it. So I bet I'm going to probably be whooping ass. The villains that play Shinakuma, well, Shinakuma is a boss character along with Omega Rugal. They should have them banned in online play for ranked. Probably not casual play, but who knows how they did in this collection. Maybe they don't know what the fuck they're doing, and they are playable. But they were always banned in tournaments because they're overpowered. I mean, Shinakuma has a double air fireball that locks down half the cast. They can't even move. Jade says, I'm happy to see you happy. I missed this. Yeah, you know, the thing is, I think what it was 2 years ago, Street Fighter 6 came out. And I became reinvigorated with fighting games because it was a brand new one. And for a period of many months there, I was playing various characters, getting them to master level. It was fun because it was an era of discovery and new gameplay. But then after about 6, 7, 8 months, the game got stale because everyone knew everything about the game. Then they started releasing the DLC characters. It's like, so you learn a new character here or there. Every once in a while, you get more excited. But quite frankly, it lost its luster. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
Quite frankly, you couldn't fucking pretend to be superior at the game because everyone else was better at the game than you were. Quite frankly, you had no opportunity to fucking brag about how good you were. You hit your glass ceiling, you couldn't handle it, and so you fucking blamed the game for being boring.
It just looks good, but outside of that, it's just not a very great game anymore. It's very boring, very repetitive. Every time you play Street Fighter 6, you see exactly the same gameplay strategies and combos. It's
just fucking talking, Phil. You're very fucking... Why do you think you fucking didn't make much fucking progress? You are a very fucking predictor. I have never touched Street Fighter online before, ever. And even I feel somewhat confident I could maybe fucking beat Phil because I fucking see how he fucking plays. It's the same fucking sort of pattern time and time and time again. And Phil falls for the same sort of shit time and time again. It's just Jesus fucking Christ, man. It's just boring watching Phil play because it's the same shit over and over and over. Now I was told to check Discord. Jesus Christ, Diablo. Right, well I checked Discord and... yeah, Diablo's made some bizarre shit. Right, well, brace yourselves for this, okay? First of all, we have that. With some piggies in the background galloping by. Second of all, we have this. With a piggy t-shirt which transitions into an actual pig. And third of all, we have the most rarest sight of all. Phil in the wild. Amongst his own kind. Oh, Christ. As you can see, all these things are made of AI, quite horrifying indeed. The pigs look more realistic than Phil does. Fucking bizarre. Oh, now I got that fucking horrible, you know, AI mental image fucking out of the way. Thank you for that, but it's just awful. Dabber Dragon says I kinda hate the pig comparison. Pigs are cute. Pigs are kinda cute, to be fair. It's just that Phil has very pig-like tendencies which aren't cute. He snorts like one, you know? You know, and sometimes when his face when he's facing a certain direction, even his fucking nose looks like a fucking pig. You know, so yeah, I don't know.
In CVS 2 today, we will see a wide variety of people trying to do different things. It's going to be exciting. Just the nature of the game, you're going to see a big variety of stuff when you play it because of the way that it's designed. It's not a one-trick pony style game. So I am pumped for this. Okay, so by the way, I just want to say thank you to Barnabas Jones, who gifted a sub over on Kick. Thank you, Barnabas. You're the first sub of the day. I appreciate that. And then we had Oompa Loompa with a $10 super chat saying, hope you're doing good, Phil. I am. I'm very, if you can't tell, I am invigorated for today. What the? There we go. Thank you for the early support. Very cool. Okay. So, good stuff, guys. So yeah, I'll be playing. We're going to start with CVS 2 today. Oh, one other thing. I totally forgot about this. The soundtrack of CVS 2. Remember a couple years ago, when I was ending my podcast in February and I showed the Valentine's Day splash screen and I was playing a song that said, "This is the true love we're making. This is the true love we share." Yeah, that's from CVS 2.
Fuck up.
It has one of the craziest, wildest soundtracks. So you're going to be laughing too when you hear this music while I'm playing the game. It's just ridiculous. This was the era where Capcom went crazy with their music. They had this jazz soundtrack for Marvel vs. Capcom 2, and they had this ridiculous soundtrack for CVS 2. CVS 2 stands for Capcom versus SNK 2. Capcom versus SNK 2. And you might say, well, wait a minute. What happened to Capcom versus SNK 1? Well, it's a good question. CVS 1 came out, I think it was like the very end of the 90s. This was the first attempt to do a crossover game for Capcom. But sadly, they screwed it up royally. What they ended up doing was kind of reversing the logic of fighting games. So for example, in a fighting game, right? Fierce punches or heavy kicks are meant to be slower, but way more damage. So if you're doing a combo, you want to use those because they're going to be maximum damage output, and also they're high priority. On the flip side of that, light attacks are very quick, but don't do a lot of damage and frequently are lower priority, right? In CVS 1, they screwed the whole game up. Light attacks beat 90% of the stuff in the game. So literally people just jump around going light, special move, light, super. That's the whole game. I'm not even joking. Like, that's literally the entirety of the game. Bad. Competitively, people played it for like 2-3 months and were like, wow, this game is atrociously bad. And everyone just said, we don't want this anymore, which prompted Capcom to go back to the drawing board and redesign the game. And when it came out with CVS 2, it completely made up for the big mistake that they made with CVS 1. The game is just way better. Okay. Yeah, I'm not even kidding. Yeah, like the best combo in CVS 1 is like jump in, light kick, jab, level 1 super. That's the game. That's the whole game. Like, that's how you play the entire game. It's like, what the hell's going on? How are Chun-Li and Cammy in it? Like I said, Cammy's around mid-tier. If you put K-Groove, she's much better. I'm trying to remember Chun-Li, actually. It's a good question. I don't remember if Chun-Li is any good. I think I remember people playing with Chun-Li in CVS 2, but I don't remember how good she is. I think top tiers in CVS 2 are Hibiki, Nakaruru, Sagat, Vega, Blanca, Bison.
Who fucking
Raiden,
cares?
K-Groove. Yeah. Oh, there's some interesting, like upper mid-tiers. Like Yamazaki, Eagle. Oh, Haomaru K-Groove, if you play him well, is ridiculous. Haomaru is the main character of Samurai Showdown, and he plays very basically in CVS 2, but if you get K-Groove and you get the max rage meter, he gets a super move that does like 60-70% damage. It's insane. Waddle D did a $2 super chat. He says, I watched Maximilian Dude play it last night, peak coverage. Good for him. Glad that you enjoyed. Now you can watch me play it all day.
What a jealous bastard. What an absolute jealous bastard. Good for you. Now you better stay and watch me play it and give me all your money while you watch me play instead. Oh god, waste of $2 per away. That is obviously bait. That is an obviously bait super chat to try and get a rise out of Phil. Didn't really work though. I mean, let's see. We'll see if Phil glosses over it.
60-70% damage. It's insane. Waddle D did a $2 super chat. He says, I watched Maximilian Dude play it last night, peak coverage. Good for him. Glad that you enjoyed. Now you can watch me play it all day. All right.
Nope.
Thank you for the super chat. Oh, even I don't know what SNK stands for. Dapian says SNK stands for Shin Nihon Kikaku, which is the Japanese company that makes the fighting games. It means New Japan Project in English. I didn't even know that. I did not know that. Interesting lore there from Dab Hands.
Who fucking
Yeah, Sagat is
cares?
hands down the best character in CVS 2. Sagat, basically, because his Fierce Punch is ridiculously over-prioritized in the game, and off of the Fierce Punch you can combo like his Fireball Super. He's broken, and all of his light attacks too are really good. Like, he can do a cross-up, jumping light kick, standing jab, low medium kick into level 2 kick super cancel into level 1 Fireball Super, and it does like 50% damage. So he's one of the best. You can play him zoning, and people will always take the bait. He's a really good character. Blanca is good, but only with isn't Blanca? I'm trying to remember. If you want Blanca to be good, you have to roll cancel with him. I remember that. You have to be roll canceling because his electricity becomes broken as hell. But Blanca's an A groove, right? Isn't the best A groove team like Blanca, Vega, and I forget who the other character is.
Make the bad
Blanca's
man
AC and K.
stop.
Oh wow. I might try Blanca today. See how he is. I mean, I can't roll cancel. Just to be fair, I used to be able to do it like 30% of the time. I was never good at roll canceling, so I basically I stopped trying after a while. Sakura, that's correct. It's Sakura. Sakura, Blanca, Bison, A group. Min's team. Yeah, Min used to use that team. That's right. Sakura is broken as shit in A group. If she hits you and activates A group, she can just keep doing her uppercut over and over, and it just goes like hits. It's endless hits. It does like her whole energy bar. So broken. Yeah, I definitely could do roll canceling if I practiced, but I'm probably not going to play this enough to practice. That's the thing. I'm going to try different grooves. I'm probably going to definitely do C groove and K groove today. I might try P groove. It's not good. It's a shame because obviously I like Street Fighter 3 and parrying is amazing, but the parrying just isn't that good in Capcom vs SNK 2. So K groove ends up being better because when you do just defending, which is pretty much the same as parrying, you gain the rage meter, which is very advantageous. What's up, Felix the Mate? How you doing? Iron Resolution, yes, I do still talk to people from the old school days. Yes, I do. I've been talking to them all this week about who I should pick and how I should play this collection, actually.
Who fucking cares?
And Phil invests his money in terrorism.
Yeah, the short hops are great in this game. The short hop kicks, right? Those are good. But only certain characters, like SNK characters, are really good with the short hop kicks.
Kind of thing they could possibly say about me.
Which groove? I'm trying to remember which groove is which. S groove is the one where you sidestep and you have the infinite supers when you have low health, right? Which one is... What's the difference between C groove and N groove?
Who the fuck cares?
Can't remember. There's 6 grooves in the game. I get them confused. I really do. Oh, I'm sure you guys will tell me. I'm glad we got some fighting game heads in the chat today, because I like to get some feedback when I'm playing. You know, people recommend characters for me to play and stuff today. Should be fun. Let's see here. N groove is the 3 balls, and you can activate a ball and pop a level 3. Oh, God. I'm trying to remember. I only usually pick C groove or K groove. That was it. I didn't usually pick any of the SNK grooves, but I'll probably try them today. The 3 balls.
And there's Oompa Loompa with another massive super chat $20. That won't be a last rose. I'll tell you now, Oompa Loompa will be the majority of support from Phil's podcast today. 20 buckaroos, just like that. I have received sound clips.
We have a 220 of the Brunel residence. I repeat, we have a 220 at the Brunel residence. Please advise.
I have been sent more sound clips.
10-4 RP states a large locomotive with an excessive amount of cake has arrived at his residence. In-house history shows several 220 calls. Be advised.
I like cake.
10-4, we do see the locomotive. It looks like there's a tiny little, what appears to be a black image on top of the locomotive.
It's a wee bit quiet. That's a wee bit quiet though. Yeah, I think that's a bit. So, here's the last one.
Oh, those silly kids. I wonder how many more animals they're going to set on fire. Let's get a traffic report from our eye in the sky. Michael?
Hello, Renton. Mike Crotchburns here, bringing you a bird's eye view over the road conditions to let you know where to go and how to flow. It actually looks like it's pretty easy going today. No major slowdowns. Oh, wait, Glenn. Glenn, look over there. Peter, if you can hear me, there appears to be a brightly colored train in a gated-style community carrying... Is that cake? Jesus fucking Christ, that train has more cake than Duncan Hines. What's it even doing there? Wait, stand by. Glenn, are you seeing this shit? Is that... Peter, there also appears to be a black mage on this train. I don't know what's going on. Glenn, what the fuck did you put in my coffee?
Well, thank you, Michael. We'll be sure to keep an eye.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, I forgot to say, in Dapper Dragons also some things. These are shorter clips, so.
I have received...
Dick in a box.
I have received...
Dicks.
I have received...
Jizz in my pants.
I have received... Tyrone's meaty boner.
Jesus Christ. Well, let's get the music back on. Now we've heard those robust sound clips. Jesus Christ, man. Thank you very much, Rain Lemur and Dapper Dragon, for sending those sound clips this way. Excellent stuff indeed. On that note, let's get back to the bingo, shall we?
Balls. Pop the balls. Run and short hop. The short hop is good. I remember that. Okay. I received a $2 tip. Did you play against any pros in CVS 2 back then? Oh yeah, but I was terrible. I'm telling you, like, my focus was always Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, and then later on it was Super Turbo. The games like Third Strike and CVS 2 were kind of a second thought for me. Like, if I was at a tournament and I wanted to get some more gameplay in, I would play them, and maybe I would enter a tournament every once in a while, but I wasn't great at them at all. I'm going to try to get back into this today and try to get good at it. Well, not really good, but you know what I'm saying. At least play well at it, but I am not a high-level player in these games. I'm going to be learning today as we play, and I can't wait to see who's online. Maybe we'll run into pros today. We might, and they might whoop my ass, and that's cool. You know, get to see some good level stuff. Oompa Loompa did a $20 super chat and says, I'm excited to watch the gameplay today. Thank you, Oompa Loompa. Appreciate that. Now you continue to be the top super chatter of the day. It should be an exciting time. And by the way, I'm telling you, the music, you guys are going to go crazy over the music in this game. It's ridiculous. It's entertaining as hell because it's so out of place. Usagi Jojo says, if you play Plasma Sword, use Gamoff or Gantetsu superpower grapplers. Oh, really? Again, Plasma Sword, I don't know much or anything about it. I think I rented it and played it once, and that was it. Jesse, how are you? He says, I stayed up until midnight to look at the game. It is good. Excellent. Glad to hear. Good to have you here today. Jay says, could you have a team Vega, Bison, and Sagat? Yeah, I could, for sure. That would be all Super Turbo Bosses team. Yeah, we could do that. I don't think Bison's very good, except A Groove. I think A Groove Bison's the best, but I still could mess around with him. And he plays like Super Turbo Bison quite a bit in this one. Oh, I know. VDO plays CVS 2 as well. Eventually, I might take on VDO in this collection, but I got to play for myself first and get into the style of it again. I can't just jump right in and play someone who's good. Waddle Dean did a $2 super chat. Max Dude's the same age as you. Why does he look younger? I don't know, but he's not as handsome, so I don't really give a shit.
Oh, the jealousy. Like, what, you know, okay, let's full disclosure. Full disclosure, Waddle D, you're a stupid bastard for giving Phil money. You know, full disclosure. You know, look, people can do with the money whatsoever. You know, if he wants to give Phil money, that's his own prerogative. But I've got the right to fucking refer to him as a stupid fucking bastard because at the end of the fucking day, you're still giving Phil Burnell fucking money. It is, in my opinion, it is sheer stupidity. And Phil was laughing at you because he's got fucking your money. And yeah, you've only given him $4, but it's $4 too much. It's $4 more than he fucking deserves, in my opinion. But Jesus, man, all these troll tips add up. You know, the people never read this fucking tracker. People never actually fucking read the fucking tips analysis and tips trend page and actually fucking see how much money Phil makes just by troll contributions alone. You know? It's like the data's there. The data's all there. You know, all shame as well, tip revenue page or whatever. Scroll along and see your monthly tips breakdown as well. I believe there's a section for troll tips and how much money Phil makes on troll tips as well. Absolute insanity, but yeah, it all fucking adds up. Phil gets hundreds of dollars every fucking year. Hundreds of dollars every year for the troll tips and troll contributions.
Suck on that. Anyway, you can look as young as you want, but, you know, come on. Anyway.
Old bastard!
Let's see here. I got a dollar tip. Best groove for a noob and your favorite. Best groove for a noob is probably K-Groove. Because with K-Groove, you're guaranteed to get a super. With K-Groove, the more you just defend or the more you take damage, you gain super meter. So, basically, at the end of every round in K-Groove, you're going to be glowing red and be doing excellent, like, maximum damage, and you get a super powered super move. So K-Groove is the best noob-friendly groove. My favorite groove was C-Groove, because C-Groove plays similar to like Alpha. So you have, like, level 1, 2, and 3 supers. You can roll, but you can air block. And the combos are interesting because you can super cancel. Like I said, you can do level 2 super to a level 1 super in K-Groove.
Who fucking cares?
So that was my favorite group. Jade says, I miss talking Street Fighter. I love this right now. Yeah, I mean, it's great. Today's going to be a great day. If you like fighting games, you're in the right place. Today's going to be a day of enjoying fighting games. Old school style. So many retro vibes. Ridiculous music. Old school graphics. It's going to be fun as hell. Hoverhand says, I hope to see you play with shitty Sprite Morgan. Yes. So...
Hold on. We need to go back to that laugh. Hold on. We need to hear that laugh again. In fucking slow motion. Okay? Brace yourself. Jesus Christ, man. Oh, hell. You know what made that even more... No. Sonic. We've already got the free space for that. So him saying hi to Jade is a one-time thing. We'll only get one free space every time he says hi to Jade. We've already got it locked in. We've got the free space for that already. We're all good. Oh, Christ, yeah, but Phil's fucking bizarre goat laugh is just the weirdest fucking thing. You know? Here's a big detractor question. What does Phil laugh? Is it a seal laugh or is it a goat laugh? What is the more annoying DSP laugh? The ack seal laugh or the nah goat laugh? Personally, I think the goat laugh is more annoying. Which is why I'm going to play it one more fucking time for you guys at the slowest possible fucking speed. Because I am just fucking an evil motherfucker. Brace yourselves again. This is the slowest possible fucking speed. Look how slow things are moving. Jesus Christ, man, I regret it so much. I have much regret. I have much regret about that. Let's just get back to fucking 1.5 when it's safe.
Squeaky Wheels Jade tipped £1. Squeak 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 Daddy Phil, I miss Street Fighter talk like I miss walking.
Jesus Christ, too far. Like, I mean, not... I don't know Jade's history. Has Jade ever walked? I mean, it's oh, for God's sake, it's so dark though. That is such a... No! Be nice to Jade, they gave us a free space to turn up today. How can you miss walking if you've never walked? Okay, that sounds... I didn't mean to sound heartless about it. I didn't mean to sound like a heartless bastard about it. But how can you miss something if you've never experienced it? I'm just saying. Me saying that makes me sound like a fucking evil bastard though. Thanks for the tip though.
Hoverhand says, I hope to see you play with shitty Sprite Morgan. Yes. So, the funny part about CBS 2.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much to the super chat Ira, who says the dying crow / wheezing fake laugh is the worst. I mean, is that really the worst one? I mean, the goat laugh. I mean, the goat laugh is the most grating thing, no. the dying crow though is a fucking great way to fucking explain that shit, but nah. The goat laugh is the worst one for sure, the goat one. Brian says, I don't think it's about missing something, rather about wondering what something would be like, which is impossible to imagine if you've never been able to do it. I like Phil imagining what it's like to fucking put effort into something you apparently love. You know, things like that, yeah. We stand with Jade. Because he fucking can. Oh, for God, I'm going to fucking hell.
Is really weird. Some of the characters look great because they were original sprites that were drawn and created just for the game, but some of the sprites have been reused like 5 times in other games, and they don't transfer over well, and they look like ass. Morgan's one of them. Like, if you look at Morgan in Darkstalkers, the animation's great. When you look at her in this game, it's like they cut out half her animation frames, and she's like pixelated to shit. So, it's pretty funny. Will I be trying every game or just certain ones? Well, today, SNES Patrol, I'm definitely doing CVS 2. I also want to do some Alpha 3 Upper, but that's my focus for today. I want to play all the games in this collection. I think it would be fun to do like a Power Stone session, you know, geez, Capcom Fighting Evolution, which is one of the worst fighting games ever made. It's just hilariously bad, but it's fun to watch. Like, I think we have great times playing all of them, but that's the thing, like, how much am I gonna have time to play this collection? We're still playing Doom. We're still playing Claire Obscure. We got Blueprints. We got Chill Minecraft. We got American Trucker Simulator. How am I gonna have time to play this? That's the problem right now. And then people want me to play Onimusha 2 next week. All right. So I think what I need to do, all right, and by the way, what's going on, Kickapoo? Good to see you. I think what I need to do, we need to start talking seriously now, all right, about what we're going to do next week. Allow me to explain what I mean, okay? Next week, there is a brand new game on Friday, Onimusha 2 HD, or whatever it is, the remake of Onimusha 2, okay? I am absolutely, positively interested in it. We just played the Onimusha 1 remake from years ago, and it's the PC version, and it ran really well, and it was super fun, and I loved it. Onimusha 2, apparently people are saying is like amazing, everyone loves this game, it's one of the best ever, right? The problem is, how on earth am I going to play that when I'm still juggling so many other games, right? I don't know what to do, all right? One option could be play a crap load of Doom, try to finish Doom over the course of next week, but that would mean playing it like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Every day I have to play a stream of it, you see? That's like the only way I'm going to beat it. Because we just finished chapter 9, and we're about to start chapter 10. The game has 22 chapters. Who fucking cares? You see what I'm saying? So we're going to need a lot more Doom in order to finish it. But people already, I can tell you, we're getting burned out. Like yesterday on the Doom stream, the chat was kind of dead. People weren't talking that much, and we almost didn't hit the goal. It was like last minute. A few people contributed, and we did. But like already, I can tell people are getting burned out and having Doom every day, which is why I'm glad we're not doing Doom today. But like, I don't know what else to say. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what else to say. I don't know how else to beat it in a time frame that makes sense. So what do? Do I play the crap out of Doom next week or not? Right? What about Clear Obscure? This game is amazing. I want to keep playing it, but how are we going to keep playing it if every day I'm playing Doom? And then I mean, all right. Let me just propose this. My proposition is, next week we heavily focus on Doom, try to finish it. We play a good amount of Claire Obscure, but basically we're going to have to forego like Onimusha 2. And maybe we do play it when there's time in the schedule. I mean, it is an old game. It's not like this is a brand new game or anything. So it's not a huge deal that I'm not playing it at release, but I know that's going to upset some people. We've gone from famine to feast is what's happened. We went from just playing a bunch of juggled games because nothing was out to now a million games are coming out and I'm trying to get through them, but now I'm juggling too many games.
We have one. Phil said million.
Burger. 5 in a row. That's concerning.
Yes, a million is an interesting fucking number.
Jesus. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, 6 million. 6 million. That's a pretty interesting number, isn't it?
6 million. Well, guess what? You're wrong. It didn't happen. You're making it up, right? You make that shit up. No, how about this? Banned. Gone forever. Because I don't put up with your fucking bullshit.
Now that was good. Now that was a fucking good one.
The bar's being raised.
It's always going to be fucking funny. Good stuff indeed. But yeah, what does that mean, of course, for us? It means we've won bingo. As a last square we needed, we have 6 free spaces. We have 6 squares left.
Burger.
There we go.
Full house? Oh boy. How exciting. Anyway.
We got the full house on the bingo card. It adds $10 more to that bingo prize. And the bingo prize for now is over a 200 buckaroo mark. Excellent stuff indeed. So there we go. Excellent. Fantastic stuff. I have been told to check member Discord for a second. Oh, sorry. There we go. It's all good. Okay. Anyway, guys. Now, we've won bingo. Happy fucking days. But that is not the end of things, okay? First of all, let's go to live DSP and see how he's doing, shall we? Why is he doing there? I want to fucking... No, just go... There you go. How's live DSP doing? $58 so far live DSP is doing, so he'll be a happy chappy indeed or whatever. Because he's, you know, a third of the way towards the fucking goal. Who fucking cares? Guys, okay, how about this? Phil's got his fucking game to play, but, you know, that says on fucking issue. I've got a better game to fucking play.
Meth Bear tipped £5. Jade never experienced walking like every living Scot has never experienced freedom. Unlike the Irish who took theirs back. Only 6 more counties to liberate.
Jesus.
Oh my dog! What's up?
I mean, well, first of all, Meth Bear, thank you for the tip. Yeah, you're right, you know, we're technically Scotland is still part of the Union, but give it some time, you know, it might not last for a while. Who fucking knows? But yeah, thank you very much, Meth Bear, for the tip. That goes straight, of course, goes directly toward the bingo prize fund as well. And thank you very much, Kel Denson, as well. For the 199 super chat, who says, how do we get squeaky wheels on that DSP cartoon? You would have to ask Lecturo. That is entirely Lecturo's domain. You know, oh, Jesus, man. Jesus, I know. That's like easy. It's hard to imagine that working. Like, I don't know. Is Phil going to run away from the squeaks? Like, oh shit, there's Jade, I'm gonna fucking hide and fucking go over here, fuck that shit. I don't know. I would recommend, if you ever have ideas for Lecturo's episodes of Familia DSP, I'm sure he's open to suggestions. You know, he's on Twitter, he's on X, you know what I mean? So, let him fucking go. Listen, look at the super chat in Phil's fucking stream. Just seen that. Why are his eyes always glazed and squinty? He looks drunk. You know, good point. Look, yeah, look at him. Yeah, Phil does definitely look drunk right now. Yep. Definitely looks drunk. And he's seen the chat, and he's seen the super chat. I don't think he's a happy chappy. That motherfucker's going, nah, fuck you, I'm not drunk yet. I've got Phil on mute, by the way, so because why the fuck should we want to hear Phil? But yeah, anyway, guys, I have a better game. Phil's got his fucking me fighting game, who fucking cares about that? We have a better game. That better game, of course, is marbles. I am going to get the marbles all set up. Remember, the whole point of doing marbles every Friday is for us to try and add some more bingo prize fund money. If you've not yet got your own marble secured, the way to secure your own marble is to leave a comment in the community post, which is linked in the description of his live stream.
My post-nasal drip is going, my sinuses are inflamed, my throat is gunked up. What is going on here? Damn. Snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going. Snort, 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 code, drip, snort, snort. I got the drip going. Damn, I got the drip.
Well, that was fun. Are we okay, guys? Can you hear what I'm saying? Everything all hunky-dory? You can see what's happening on screen? You see the bad man playing fighting games? I've got my mute, so you shouldn't be able to hear him, but are we alright? My power just cut. Randomly. Just power cut was random. Just random power cut was random. Right in the middle of me just talking, well, there's some bingo or and marbles, whatever, and and then the power just died. You know, so I do apologise randomly for that, you know. I mean, I just very freakish, very impromptu, whatever, you know what I mean. But yeah, I mean, where was I? Oh yeah, marbles. It is time for some marbles and all that jazz. Because everything reset, I think that, yeah, I had a feeling things kind of reset and didn't close properly. So that bingo prize fund should actually be, I think it was 202. I'm pretty sure it was like 207 actually. Because meth pair was the last tip with a 5, yeah. That was what it was. So yeah, the bingo prize, so yeah. But yeah, because things got reset, things went back to how it was before we fucking shut things down, essentially, all that shit, you know. Yeah, Phil finally got me. That's what it was. Oh god. Anyway, guys, very, very random and all. So, I managed to get the stream back up running and all that jazz, you know, happy days and all that jazz.
Oh my dog! What's up?
Thank you very much for the five super chat from Bruce. Phil says, Jesus, Chad, if you don't have the horror bills, just beg. It wasn't that. You know, sometimes if you have too many appliances on at once, sometimes it'll just trip the power. So, it's the stupidest fucking thing. Sometimes it happens when you got too much shit running at the same time. But, yeah. Somebody wanted to make toast. The toaster interrupted the stream. Fucking toast. So, yeah, we can afford to pay the bills, it's just that there's not enough power to go from the house. I know. Okay, anyway guys, before the power goes again for some random fucking reason, how about we get marbles set up? I was in the process of fucking talking about marbles, of course. Guys, if you've not got your own marble secured, are we back? What happened? My power went out. My power tripped. So everything just shut off completely from my end. I mean, the power just tripped. So I've got the power back on, internet back on, and I resumed the stream. So there we go. But I was in the process of telling you guys about marbles. If you've not yet got your own marble secured, there are of course 2 ways to try and get your own marble locked in. I mean, it's the same kind of route. The community post, which is linked in the description of the live stream. Comment in that community post. If you can't fucking find it, type !marbles in the chat, and you should see an automated message which will link you to the community post. That is, of course, if the Stream Elements bot is working. It might not be working because I had to interrupt the stream, I'm not entirely sure. I may actually test that right now. Hold on. I'll just, does the bot work or did the bot break because the fucking stream got interrupted? No, there we go, the bot works, there you go. So you just type in marbles in the fucking stream chat and it'll pop up this wee thing, going to link to the community post and all that jazz. Anyway guys, I am going to set up the marble stuff. I'm going to try and complete 3 very challenging marble courses. For every course we complete, we just need 1 marble to fucking win these 99% elimination style courses. For every course we complete, we add $10 more to that bingo prize fund. The more marbles we have, the better our chances are of fucking getting 1 marble to fucking get a completion. So there we go. While I'm setting that up, enjoy some Scottish otters, and hopefully my power will fucking stay on.
If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not support this guy. He had an opportunity to make serious money to entertain you, and he wouldn't do it. But you're gonna still fucking give him $200? You're gonna give him $50 to pay his fucking bills? Nah, you got a job. You keep your money. Fuck that guy.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad In particular, I don't know why you guys. Okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Huh? I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, it's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Huh? Huh? Huh?
This one's for all my baby girls.
Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's going to be acidity from tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
and then
tart,
spice.
tart and it's acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our
Alright, good people, it is time for some marble goodness. There was some people left comments also to try and get the marble added, but there's a wee problem with that. Diablo and Joshua Huff. You two already have marbles, you cheeky bastards. You're trying to fucking get extra marbles on the fucking board. I can fucking see your game. Nice try, fuckfaces, but I'm no fucking adding your marbles again. I'm calling you fuckers out. to be fair, some people can't forget. Some people do sometimes forget whether they have commented on the post already. You know. I did add one new name. Battery Exhausted. Did not have their own marble yet, so theirs is the latest name to be added. They are the 160th marble. We have 160 marbles. Hopefully, we just need one. We just need one marble to complete any of these free challenging courses. To add 10 buckaroos to that bingo prize fund. But of course, to play these courses, we need to find a course. We need to pick our courses here. And usually we try and pick something new that we've not played before. So let's thought this one here, Chance Longway. We won't play that because we've played it already. And the same goes for these ones. If they say play next to it, we've already played it before in the past. So we need to pick something new essentially. And I mean, and nothing is too long either. This one. So I'm trying to avoid the courses that are like fucking, if it's like this one here, for example, slowly moving maze can go fuck itself. We are going nowhere near the slowly moving fucking maze. Get that? No, I'm not fucking waiting 22 minutes for a fucking ball to fucking finally. Fuck off. No, fuck that shit. Cal Richmond says legendary alien cloud. That's round about here. I've seen that. Yeah, that is there. Yeah, that's a good shout. So yeah, we'll just also change us to 160 marbles. Good stuff. And so this is the first course. So remember, we just need one marble to finish, and we add $10 more to that bingo prize fund. 160 different marbles. Just one needs to finish. Also, at the end of the month, we're going to have a big marble race to determine who wins half of that bingo prize fund, and it's every fucking marble for himself. But every other Friday, though, every Friday, this is a team effort. Every marble wants to work together. Every marble wants to fucking make sure that someone, some way, gets to the fucking finish line. So what's this code? What the fuck is what the hell am I looking at? Where's the finish? What is this back? I'm so confused. What's this spooky fucking thing flying up the... I'm so confused. Just fucking start. I think I'm gonna have to like follow. Jesus, 3 different fucking portals and all. This is... oh, fuck me, man. I'm following B. No, why am I following BST? Why is BST at the back? Is the finish over there? Fuck. So they're all gonna go there. So where did it fuck me? Where are they all going? Fuck it, I'm following. We're following Damon. I think I'm following Damon Anderson. Right, I think everyone's here. Bone's over there for some reason. I don't know why he's over there. I'm following Piggybank. Piggybank slowed it. I thought I'd catch up to. Why is this course so complicated? Not blind daughter's gone. There's another fucking portal right fucking here. Jesus Christ, Mr. Gorehill's stuck somehow. And most of Mr. Gorehill is perfectly stuck. And they're no fucking moving. Right, who's all where? Toxics, I'm following Toxics. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's definitely a very bad thing for them. Fuck me. Is this the most furthest forward? I mean, I don't know where first place is. I'm so confused where we all are. I'm actually following Camping Dutchman. You suggested, I'm fucking following you in. Camping Dutchman, you suggested this fucking map. I'm following your marble. I am so lost. I don't know where the finish is. I'm trying to just... Oh, here we'll fucking go again. That's... Jesus Christ, how did you fucking survive that bump? Well, you might be stuck here. You might be stuck here, Camping Dutchman. I can't follow you anymore. And Kane's is stuck here as well, and where's the finish line? I'm so confused. I don't know how to... Fine, I'm going to follow Nidhogg. But I'm so confused. I don't know where the finish line is. I don't know where all the other marbles have gone. We're over here. We're getting thrown over here. This tackle's always going the wrong way. You're bouncing over the fucking gaff. Alejandro Facundo's right there. We're going through here. Is this a good thing or a bad thing? There's marbles over there. I think we want to be over here. I think we want to be over here. In some capacity. And see what's happening with all these marbles here. I don't think you want to fall out. So hold on, how can we follow any of these marbles? Okay. Netta, what's happening here? So you want to... Oh god, there's portals here as well. I think you... Surely not. I'm so confused. I'm so fucking confused. Cadence is stuck there. Nidhogg's there. Right, what is happening? Where's the finish? There's 3 marbles left. 2 of them are in here. This could be good. This could be good. I'm trying to keep 9 as marble. Are you going anywhere? Or are you stuck here? This doesn't look good. So Nidhogg might be stuck here in perpetuity. So Aton, I don't know. This is awful because Cadence is just trapped here, and Nidhogg's also trapped there. Where is the finish? Is it in here in some capacity? I'm so confused where the finish is. Are you meant to go through a marble or a portal? How do we end up in here? I'm so confused. We might need to quit. Cadence is still stuck there. Where is the finish? Cadence is technically closest to the finish. So the finish must be over here in some capacity, rather than over there. I'm so confused. I'm so confused. Where's the finish line? Is this the finish over here? We still have 3 marbles that are alive in some capacity over there. Is the finish over here? No, this is the start. For God's sake, I went back to the fucking start. Meanwhile, Aton's still fucking just going in circles, it seems. I don't know if there's any way out here. I mean, there must be a way out. I'm trying to think here. What can Aton do to save the situation here? Because like, well, let's see, there's 2 marbles that are commissioned. Cadence Animal and Nidhogg are both gone. Well, they're trapped. And now, well, now you're dead as well. So our last 2 marbles, one's stuck there, and one's stuck there. I think I'm calling it. That map's a bust. That map is a bust. So our first map was just it was just misery. I didn't fucking work out too well whatsoever. Yeah. Now we know. But I mean, it's just sometimes that's the way it goes. Sometimes these courses are just a bit. Bleh. I mean, hold on. Let's see. What about this one here? This one's had 32 different plays. Pristine, deadly, battleground. 32 plays, not a bad number. It seems like it's popular then. We'll try this one on for course. We'll see how it goes. This one looks a lot more straightforward, a lot more linear. You go through here, your finish lines over the sea, that wee empty, that wee basin there. So this seems a lot more straightforward. You got those spooky little fucking things going back and forth and all though. Nah, those fucking things are weird. Yeah, whatever, let's start. Here we go. Seems like a more straightforward course. Of course, as I said, I'm not sure where the problematic areas are going to be. All the marbles are gathering here, of course, as they all have to go through the loop together. This might be a bit messy, obviously, if marbles clash into each other midway through the loop. Marbles also possibly, there we go, voodoo people, just look, all the people are flying everywhere. There's a lot of death and destruction already. Mockiness is, well, I thought they were doing well, but they're not. And I hear that spooky sound. Is this fucking strange ghost thing? Fear Monarch has been taken. Fear Monarch has been taken and been placed in the middle there. So all of a sudden they're a lot further ahead than most people because they just got taken. And I heard an explosive barrel somewhere. Fear Monarch has been fried. Kel Denson and Feature Length have both got haunted briefly. Okay, these sounds that this fucking game makes is kind of spooky sometimes. You know, I'm not a big fan of these fucking scary ass fucking sounds, you know. This is meant to be some wholesome fucking marble shit, you know what I mean? And we're fucking having like possessed crap. So we're following Kyle Denson right now. Kyle Denson's marble is the most advanced marble, at least in terms of progress. They just got shot at, but they seem to have survived. And they're trying to obviously get through to here. It's a bit dark to see, but the course continues here as it gets out of there. Very dark, as you can see, or can you see? Nope, Kyle got shot at, but it survived again. Not that time. Kyle has been shot. And a whole lot of marbles now are starting to try and make progress. There's that spooky bastard again. Camping Dutchman and Stevie Dead are now in here. They're trying to also get out. Camping Dutchman's going for a spin. And he's been dropped out, bumped into Steve. Hold on a second. I thought somebody was getting carried to the finisher for a second, but I was mistaken. Steve and Cameron Richmond both trying to make out, of course, but the problem, of course, is this turret is shooting people who pop out. So that's what happened to Kel Denson. Kel Denson finally made his way out here, but that turret fires upon you. And if it hits you, you're toast. Windows 96 has been eliminated. Mr. White is trying to fucking duck and dodge and dive and weave and all that shit. Steve has been taken out. And so yeah, that turret is doing damage. And basically that is the gatekeeper between the finish line, because you get past that turret, you win. We have one marble left. Penitent Sin is left. And they got taken, they got killed by that mystery orb thing. That mystery orb thing just fucking decided to fucking take them all the way back to the start and then drop them off a fucking cliff. So we're 0 for 2 right now. We are 0 for 2. That was a more polished course. I mean, nobody fucking got stuck in that course anyway. But a very challenging course indeed. Right, we need one more pick. We need one more course. So, the question is, what should we pick? This one's had 88 plays. Corny Deadly Catastrophe. I mean, it's the most popular course played right now. 19, you know, fuck it, we've got to go for it. I mean, I assume there's a reason for its popularity. So fuck it, you know. Jesus, what we... Well, there's a corn, I guess, up there. So we get launched through a cannon. And we've got to avoid these big massive swinging hammers. And then we plop in here. Or we get dropped down there to an alternative part of the course. There's also, is this anything, or is this part of, this is just part of the scenery thing, yeah. There's multiple directions and multiple courses. You can fucking walk the tightrope here and go this way. This seems to be like the fucking advanced route or whatever. And then you go here and you drop down, you try not to fucking fall through the fucking terrain like I fucking did. You bounce down, there's two paths to go. I think you want to be on the upper path. The upper path seems to be the kind of safer route or the faster route. But at least it's a backup path if you happen to get knocked down there. But then all this shit happens here, you got fucking spinning shit, you got blades, you got pop-up crap, you got fucking blasts fucking stuff as well, you got the fucking bouncing balls of fucking doom. You've got the most evil motherfucking bit of corn in the world. The corn will cook you. Fucking pop your ass into fucking oblivion. Well, this is gonna be interesting. I guess we'll just see how things go, shall we? We'll follow Bjorn Nebelsnarf. That's a good start for Bjorn. Oh, they've dropped down, and they've dropped down to the demise. A lot of people have died straight off the bat. I'm just gonna let this catch up so it can. So a lot of people are dying, as I said. Can I catch up with Paul? Is Paul still alive? We'll follow Paul, shall we? Paul J. Brazel Jr., who is on the upper course. Oh, he's a bouncy. Oh, this is bad. Paul should be okay though because he's relatively straight. As long as he doesn't hit a strange edge. Paul should be fine. Don't land in the barrel. Oh my. Paul J. Brazel and Elaine Walls are doing very well right now in the upper course. I don't know if it matters what way you go. Like, yeah, you can't just, well, hold on. Does it matter? Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You're still in the upper course, of course, you're doing quite well. Paul J. Brazel Jr. is still ahead. It looks like they're still number one marble. They got fucking thrown through there, for fuck's sake. We're down to the last 12 marbles, though. Now 11 marbles. Velran's gone. Now, Jesus, they're all fucking falling like flies. There's only 10 marbles left. And that's a bad bounce. We're going to follow Brian instead, who somehow snuck past the star. I imagine that's a good thing. This looks like a safer part of the course. It is a safer part of the course. We're following Brian. Brian's the last of 3 marbles. This is looking good for Brian. He's relatively straight here going into this tube here, this elevator. There's 2 marbles left. The end is in sight. He just has to get the world. He just has to get by the world's most evil grain of corn. And the laser light show. He made it past the lasers. He's almost there. He just has to beat the final boss. The corn. He just has to get past the final boss battle. He is. Oh, he's. Oh my god, he's diced him to death. Ah, he got fried. He got barbecued. You know what? We're going to try that one more time. We're going to try. We were close. We're going to try that one. That was the best of the bunch so far. In my opinion, that was the best of the 3. And it deserves another play. One more chunk. Greg Alex going fucking nowhere. Well, there's a lot of destruction up there. Marbles are just going all over the place. We are down. We've lost 40 already, 50, we've lost 60, we've lost 70, 80, 90, and we have lost 120 marbles after the first jump. This course is extraordinarily unforgiving. Here's what the bottom half of the course looks like, in case people are curious what the bottom half looks like. It's actually not too bad. I'll say some people are Gru's miles ahead. I mean, we got to follow Gru. Gru is somehow doing a speedrun. Like, I don't know how Gru got so far ahead. But we must follow Gru because they are like fucking just making mincemeat of this course compared to everyone else that are miles behind. Can Gru get a shortcut? No, he can't. So this is where we saw Paul J. Brazel fail here before, because you have to fucking approach us perfectly. That's not perfect, of course. Healing X Soldier is, just saw him die. Jay is also dead as well. Hi, I'm Stu. We're going to follow Hi, I'm Stu as they get launched through this cannon. Camera Dutchman is going to die. Oh, and Hi, I'm Stu. That's an unlucky bounce for them. Can they straighten up in time? Unlucky they cannot straighten up in time, and we're going to try instead and follow Dashi. We have one marble left and it's Dashi. I don't think we're going to get as close as Brian got. Not unless Dashi can get by the star. No, I don't think so. But he is going slow though. He may have a chance of getting on this without falling. Although it is, nah, he goes downhill. Nah, okay, but we're good. We tried, but we're kind of scared here, and we couldn't get any completions. God damn. One more time. I promise this is the last one. This is the last one more time, I promise. We can't end with that fucking run, you know? We have to fucking have a better chance, you know? So fuck it. We're gonna follow Brad Burning until he fucking dies, which will probably be right here. Yep. Bye, Brad. Bottles. So can we follow a marble? It's not about to fucking die. Feature length. You're alive. Damien Anderson. You're alive. We're following Damien. Okay. We're gonna follow Damien Anderson. And bro side Phil saying rap you bastard. I mean I'm trying to give people one last chance to get some more bingo prize fund money added. Good bounces here. Some good bounces here. Oh, that's an incredible bounce. That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. That could have been something monumental. We're going to follow Steve the Dead as he gets battered about here. So good stuff here. Steve the Dead trying to make his way through this course. Can he get to really want to get past that star? Because I've not seen a single marble yet manage to stay on here. They all get bounced off at that. So we'll try Eric. Can Eric get by? No, he can't. And that's unfortunate for Eric as well. Nidhogg is there, and my marble's there. Nidhogg's made it through. And my marble, no, I'm going to watch my marble die. No. And my marble's fucking falling to its doom. And Nidhogg's laughing. Nidhogg's laughing at my suffering. Right, we're down to our last 3 marbles. Good little bounce there for Nidhogg. We're down to the last 2 marbles. Planet side is still alive as well, somewhere in the back. So, oh, you just, and Planet side's gone. We're down. It's all down to Nidhogg. Nidhogg, it is all down to you. Please, can you make your way to the middle and not just dance with, okay, you can do that. Is it good? This is good. We have a chance. Where are we? Where's the, there's more. What more is there? I thought that was, oh my god. Alright, well, we're almost there. This is the best we've done. The finish line's in sight. And now the finish line's gone. Oh, fuck. We tried. We tried. We were so close. Oh, what a valiant effort. Valiant effort from Nidhogg. Valiant effort from Nidhogg. Ah, goodness me. We're going, and that was it. No more. No more marbles. We tried. We failed. We couldn't add any more bingo prize for money. Oh, I think, yeah. Maybe, I'll probably remember it. Not. I don't know. Anyway. How's Phil doing, shall we? See? He's on $61. Do we want to watch Phil play this game? I mean, no, actually, that's him just won. He just won that game, I think. Groove select. Select your fucking grooves. Jesus Christ. I don't fucking know. I don't know. Oompa Loompa throwing Phil more money. You are pretty good at this game, Phil. Have some fuck up. Jesus Christ. Apparently I owe people a fucking rap. Give me a fucking second here. Hold on a fucking second. So Raiden Lemur, let me ask you, since this is your idea in the first place, Raiden Lemur, Do you want me to do it a cappella, or do you want to like just fucking find the music and do it along to the music? How would you want this done? Do you want me to like get the music up as well, and you can hear me do it live over the music? I'm letting you decide. This is all Raid Lumber's idea, I know, you know what I mean? So I'm going to let them determine how I do this fucking thing. I need a backing track. Now, here's the issue. What the fuck's it called again? I always forget the fucking name of the fucking thing. Hold on. Hold on, 2 seconds. Let me try and find it quickly on YouTube. Hold on. Give me a second here. Bear with me. I'm looking, honestly. But I have a method of trying to find it. It's a bizarre little method. I go like that, and I go duration, and I think I also go. How do I else? Shit, man. Is it this thing? No, that's not it. Hold on. What's it? I'm looking at the. Hold on. Was it? No, that's not it either. Shit, what's the fucking? Let me. I'll know it when I see it. And hold on. Shit, what's I'm trying to fucking remember the name of that fucking tune. The annoying thing, of course, is it'll probably fucking tell me in my fucking. Hold on, just a second. two fucking seconds out. Let me look for the fucking thing. Bingo diss track. Fish. What's the music? Under the Gun. That's what it is. Under the Gun. Alright, okay, hold on, okay. Hold on for a second. Let me pause the normal bingo music. Okay, so hold on. So I found the music. If people are curious what the music is, the track is called Under the Gun. You know? So yeah, that is, okay. So, I'll even pull it up for you guys, right? So here's the music, okay? Here is the music. Yeah, man. For God's sake. Live bingo diss track performance. This is... I'm telling you right now, this is not going to fucking go well. But fuck it, I'm a man of my word, okay? Let me just make sure the audio's okay, like level-wise. Is that loud enough? Or do you want it quieter, the music? Because the music's already quite low already, I've got it on quite low. So do you want it a wee bit lower or higher? Do you think it's okay? Or do you think it's fine as is? It is actually a very loud track, to be honest. You know, the normal noise of this track is quite loud. You know, the music on its own is surprisingly loud. People want it a tad louder. Okay? I'm trying to make this good for people. It's like I'm taking crap, which is my stuff, and I'm trying to make it better, which is hard. I mean, it's like I'm polishing a shit and it's still shit. Fuck it, here we go. Right, ready? Right, here we fucking go. Oh Christ, this is not gonna go well. Stumbling drunkenly out of his bed, preparing in his head all the things he's wanting to be said. 90 minutes were filled to fill with so much time to kill. He promised chill, but all he does instead is beg and shell. The streams online and straight away begins to whine, but all is fine as long as chat's benign and doesn't step out of line. His content's immature for all to enjoy, like fresh manure, but I feel sure it rash should have feeling so insecure. The money earned on yesterday was withdrawn and long gone. His final spending impulse is always set to stay on. And support that's also low and stays so low and fails to go. You never know, this show may turn into an easy bingo. One picked up across the board with charge to board with causes board can be ignored just how much DSP mixes up your water. I need beef. Your play bingo will fill a bitch on why sheep are also cheap, while DSP is chasing green, we're seeing green across our screen as full routine predictability rivals our slow machine. It's not in burping, lean and ban it matters not if Patrifan is chatters can't see if hours make him feel like Solomon. Takes a drink and starts his like before lunch and then do that big pretending never bills when truth is lifted by a wrestling JPEG. Talked about his shitty life, of course, carrot and party life. Always strive for forgetting that the tips for real on, they were right with that mark, you know, react, but as an actor, as a fact, as he rehearsed to be exact and how he felt he was attacked, pushing nearly over and that win is in sight, with little white despite felt the white that tits were not liked. We'll say alright, it is okay, and now it's time for Bill to play with first year, so your tips will help from being off the other day, and with those words we win again, it's never if, but always when the game is won, and thanks to that we made it to the very end. Yeah, that is a fucking annoying thing to perform live, you know. That is, yeah, I kind of fucked up in one of the lines because I just fucking had to breathe at some fucking point. Oh, my bad. Oh, God almighty. Yeah, like, so the worst part about that, of course, is like, you know, words, when it starts off saying words ticked off across the board, every single fucking word is on like a breath. If I mean, like, there's not a beat that doesn't have a word to it. Actually, you know, like words picked off across the board makes, oh for God's sake, it's awful. Oh for God's sake, yeah. So yeah, full disclosure, when I recorded it, I did it in multiple takes. Doing all this live in one fucking go is like fucking. You need fucking incredible fucking lung power, good fucking manage, you know, ways to manage your fucking breathing or whatever, you know, I mean, Jesus Christ. It is a very wordy fucking tune. I do hope that was fucking good enough for people, you know, I mean, I'm a man of word. I don't usually fucking do that shit live. That's fucking, there's a lot of words to get out there in a very short span of time. But, oh God almighty. Yeah, I do apologise for having to like breathe at some point during the fucking big wordy bits at the middle there. I had to give up one line and make sure I didn't get lost. What was the line I missed? You know, I think I missed I think I missed the line to help us fight or sleep and try to keep alert to watch a creep but play bingo while Phil a bitch and why sheep are also cheap. I mean, I think I missed that bit. You know what I mean? But the rest of it I kind of got. But aye, that was fucking brutal. I mean, I feel. Hold on. Oh, Christ almighty, man. But yeah, I'm a man of what I said. I got 100 likes, so there we go. I promise it's a promise. Rain Lemire asked for it. I said I'd go for it. I didn't think it would happen. It happened, so there you fucking go. Tell you what, though. I'd rather perform that than try to fucking do big Code Black. The Code Black one is extraordinarily fucking wordy. I mean, I know I missed a hand. I took some creative liberties. You know, like, you know, thinking, oh, like, yeah, put it this way, I kind of thought, oh, I need to say the word will, or it. No. Ross Eiffel saying again and again, you try to fucking kill me. You try to make me have a goddamn fucking... No. Oh, fuck me, hold on. I'll tell 2 seconds, hold on. Let me look for something, hold on. If I have this... Holy fuck, I actually do have it. I'm not doing the bingo this again. But I do have the lyrics to Code Black. 2 seconds. So this is called Chase, and it's the Brothers. No, it's Chase. If I can hold up 2 seconds. Chase. Right. No, that's not the fucking music. Hold on, no, that's not right. Hold on. The shit. Hold on. It's Leaving. Leaving. MK2, I think it is. Yeah, there it is here. So this is Code Black. That tune. This is a very, look at this one's. I'll tell you now, this one's even worse for in terms of like I will not have time to breathe. This is even worse. If you've ever watched me do the Code Black shit, this is even more challenging. So I'll do this now. Fucking end, okay? So fuck it. Here we fucking go. Why not? Things I do for you guys. Stream starts off at Big on Florida. It's the camp before the war. That's very soon you'll ask for more to dress up like a YouTube or so when the tips start off so low and stay so low and have no flow. That's when you know he's gonna go and ask for dough and hope to show that fans support is key as he will play for fans to pay a fee and guarantee for all to see his bacon triggers big on fee. He wants to wear a hat and vest as long as his dumb pants for fuck's sake. You see what I'm saying? I have no time to breathe. I have no time to fucking breathe whatsoever. It's just fucking ridiculous. That one's even worse, man. You can't do that. Oh, for God's sake. Oh, fuck me, man. Maybe if I could do my lines from Goutcast. Goutcast is so much fucking fun. Although I felt so sorry for Bob Starsky because he was like, you could tell he was getting frustrated trying to like educate me on what he wanted me to do because he's used to fucking dealing with people who know what they're doing. I didn't like know exactly what I was fucking doing. But the Goutcast stuff was so much fucking fun, you know? And going over the lines and like confirming the lines and all that shit, you know what I mean? That was a great fucking time. But there you fucking go, but I mean, hold on. Code Black. So, like, so if you've never heard this shit, this is how this usually goes. I'm gonna be quiet and let the old me do this. Because of it, bike on board, it's the cam before the waters. Very soon you'll ask him to dress up like a YouTube portal. When the tips are also low and stay so slow and have no flow, that's when you know he's gonna go and ask for go and what to show. The fan support is key as he will pay for fans to pay a fee and guarantee for all to see. He's begging tickers bike on free. He wants to wear a hat and vest as long as his dumb pants and vest. They make the his request is their finances far too stressed. He's wanting to wear glasses, bottles, good day watching masses. Won't get taught of lazy asses as the vessel burns to ashes. Now it's time to blame the game and got some shame on why his debts are lame as he will aim to famous money. Situation is quite tame. There's nothing he can do, so sends a tweet to come from Bitcoin 2. He has no clue on why, so if you won't donate for his revenue, he'll tell those fans they mustn't wait. They can donate, it's not too late, cause at this rate he'll hesitate on if the game is worth his weight. It's Bitcoin 1, we're almost done. The detractors are having fun. His race has run, his tickles being hit and looking like it's none. No goals are met, he lost a bit and now the pig's starting to sweat. He looks upset and so is the fans that he begins to fret. He will attack and snort and knock and so will trigger awkward back as filters lack the tips he wanted, so he keeps on talking smack. Bitcoin 0 will drop a nuke to silence. Phil toxic rebuke would make a normal viewer taken left his fancy one but shoot. Next day we'll see Phil's fake confession about how that was his depression to explain salty aggression, so his fans should never question. And you daily sets the score and Phil's excuses start to bore and we can't take it anymore as we start off at Bitcoin 4. That one's impossible to do live. I'll tell you, for me anyway, it's fucking impossible to do live because every fucking word you're fucking saying, you know, you don't have no time to breathe, like literally. So there you fucking go, bye. No more of that push. No more of that puck. You know, no more. Let's get a good music playing again. I mean, man, let's get good fucking music playing again. So Phil is on the left here. And he's, yeah, what's a shock horror? Phil's, you know, doing okay in the game because he's basically, this is the one game he was good at, essentially. You know, these kind of games was bread and butter away from way back in the fucking day. So new people are trying to learn this game. Phil already knows how to play it because he's perpetually living in his head anyway in the fucking late 90s, early 80s. Look at him fucking dancing and fucking joy because he's got far more experience playing this game than most other people right now. The fuck? Did I say this fucking much? Oh shit, the autos aren't playing. Autos, there we go. Guys, I think I'm going to call it a wrap there. I think I'm going to call it quits there. Thank you very much for joining me for some robust bingo antics and all that jazz. And hope you enjoyed the marbles as well. I'm sorry for the power cut earlier on. That power cut's very frustrating, you know what I mean? But thankfully we were able to resume pretty quickly again. We got the marbles done, and but I even did some very bad rapping for you guys. So, okay, never again. But guys, I hope you all had a good fun time. Hope you have a good fun week as well. Hope you have a good enjoyable weekend. You know, we'll return on Sunday for some more robust bingo antics and all that jazz. I hope you all enjoy your day off though from Phil's antics tomorrow. And yeah, make sure you catch up and wherever you want to catch up with other tractor content or just want to chill and detox is entirely up to you. I'm going to wrap things up and I'm going to end how it always ends by playing notorious PIG contributions made by the supremely talented Pixar Animations. So, until Sunday guys, hope you all have a cracking time, a good weekend, and I'll catch you all later. Goodbye.
On September 14th, a pre-authorized payment of $16.51 from PayPal.
Alright, Luna Mills has tipped me $1.30. It says, I'm back. What's your favorite type of shower? When you're showered in money. When you go outside and all of a sudden, greenbacks start falling from the sky. And you raise your face up, you're like, oh, you start dancing, you go, oh, money, money, yeah, yeah.
All right, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but thank you for the first tip of the day. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. Show me the money.
Free.
Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Money, money, yeah, yeah. Money, money. Oh, money, money, yeah, yeah. These contributions are mandatory. And it's gone, just gone like that.